Hi, chat.
Yeah, I've had the same badges for actually I can find out how old those are if I look at my files probably. Let me see. Let's see. Badges, no. Yeah, where do I have these saved? Ready for more nonsense? I suppose. Hi, Rose. Hi, Roses. Hi, Jalen, and hi, Chooch. Let me see. I can't even find the files for these. We'll see how late I go, because it's already 10 p.m., but I just had caffeine, so hopefully I will be good. Why don't I have these saved? That's weird. I love this music, yeah. 45-minute stream, nice and easy. Hopefully not. Yeah, I really like the Snatcher OST. I want to listen to it, like, on not, you know, not just the Sega Genesis one, but, like, I love, like, the sound of the FM chip, so... I think I've had, based on, like, the other files I have here, assuming I made, my subscriber badges when I made my original emotes, that was, 6 years ago. So I should probably upload them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is specifically the Genesis rip. Hello. Okay. Game capture. I gotta open the game. At least y'all get to hear the Saturn sound. Okay. Oh, well, let me make it bigger. It is small. Yeah, it's such a good sound. I'm a sucker for, like, startup sounds in general like that, though. I will, like, I mean, I'll do it not high, but, like, I will get high and just, like, watch, compilation videos of, like, video game startup sounds. Or, like, Windows sounds. Like, classic Windows sounds. I really like the marble texture. I think it's a cool choice. Oh wait, I forgot it's not the Xbox controller. I forgot, I didn't grab the Saturn controller. Oh. What happened there? I'm still here. My, VTuber Plus appears to have frozen. Oops. My model is going to disappear. At some point. It's just busted. It's just frozen. Good job. God. Okay, I guess I gotta force it. VTuber Plus. And task. Okay. It's funny, it's not showing an update on OBS either for me. for like the game, but I can see on the stream that it's going. That's weird. Oh, VC face broke too, okay. End task. Why is VC face open 4 times? Yeah, well, OBS looks frozen to me. Yeah, that's because I have to open VC face first, and I didn't realize it froze. Okay. I don't want to see all this shit. I'm getting spoiled. Okay. Stop it. No? Okay, I gotta restart the emulator. Good job. Great start. Literally, OBS is not showing anything for me. It's just frozen. So, but I see the streams going. It's fine. Okay. Emulators. Let me see. Great start. OBS, yeah. Hey, at least OBS didn't crash. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Okay, actually, let me try Zoom. On Zoom? Okay, nope, it's still showing the same for me. Okay. Doesn't matter if I change it or not. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore what OBS looks like. Chat, let me know if it fucking breaks. I missed Sega Saturn? I completely missed it, so it's new to me. I only played my first Saturn game that wasn't just Nights into Dreams, last year? And I got a Saturn last year, too, and I haven't really, like, touched it that much since I got it. Because I got a PlayStation 5 soon after, and then I got a Quest 3 after that, so it's like, Okay, continue. Oh, alright, time to figure out buttons. Try open. Shit. 7? No. 9? Nope, that's a screenshot. Nope. Load state, load state. Nope, nope, that's not right. Oh god, okay, I gotta look this up again. Then change disks. Alright, please tell me the buttons. Come on. F8, F6, okay. Nope, I don't want save states. Please stop doing that. Stop doing that! God, I can't, there's not even anything for me to save. Nope. Close it. Close it. Nope. Okay, okay, wait. Okay. Yeah, it was fighting me. I hope this still has where we were. Nope. Fuck. Well, we're doing this again. Oh well. That's fine, let it go. I'm gonna get a drink. God damn it. Well, actually, I think there was a save state or an autosave. I think that happened. I'll close that. Let's try again. We're doing good. Okay, let me write a fucking post-it note. Okay. Fucking... F? No, I wrote 4. Why'd I write 4? That's not a fucking F. Okay. F, E, and F6. Okay. Stop that. Okay. We're putting this post-it note down. Okay. F8. Okay. F6. F8. Okay. No? F8. Oh, why is it? Very close. Okay. Oh. I don't know. We'll try the autosave one though. Or I guess not. Okay. We're not allowed to fast forward. It won't let me have one thing, yeah. I'm just gonna not look at anything, I guess. We just gotta let him talk. You fucking skip text like it's a modern game. This game's not gonna remember me not doing things, is it? Cause like... Ugh. We're just not gonna look at anything. Okay. Yep. Okay. Move. BCP. BCP. Can I just go straight to the basement without talking to them? Let's see. No, that's not what I want. No! I don't remember how to control this! Okay. We'll try to cut to the chase when we can. Damn it. Oh, now I gotta go back in. I think I'll go back inside. I only know the word Tante by now because of fucking playing Judgment. For anyone who wasn't here last time, I'm not reading what they're saying over the Japanese. I don't want to. We've already been... Can I just move to the basement now? No, I gotta ask him more. God damn it. I'm trying to figure out how to just speed this as quick as possible. Okay, Vice, yeah, the cave. Okay, back.
助かったよ。その言葉は風紀課に行ってからにした方がいいぜ。どうして？聞かなかった方が良かったかもな。立ちの落ちぶれた姿は見たくないもんだ。
I'm gonna attempt to do a save state later, but I don't know how well it's gonna work. Okay, move. Vice.
地下だな、風紀課は。あんた、エドに伝えてくれ。早くやめちまいなって。いつまでもただ飯食らってると惨めだってな。俺は便利屋じゃない。言いたけりゃ自分の口で言うんだな。
But yeah, so we're not gonna talk. We're gonna talk as little as possible to everyone and look at everything as quickly as we can.
ここが噂に名高い風紀課か。なるほど。優遇されてる部署とは思えんな。
Wake him up.
居眠りするにはまだ早いぜ。
ジョナサン。
30年も先回りしやがって。
ジョナサンイングラムか。懐かしいな。
エドも元気そうだな。
ジョナサン、よく来てくれた。ゆっくりしてってくれ。この通り俺の方は暇を持てましてる。そうだ。
Gonna let him talk. Yeah, I did not start over. I just couldn't figure out how to get the save to where I wanted it to be. So we're doing disc 2 from the beginning again, so I'm trying to do it as quick as I can. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do any, like, extra, looking or extra talking talking to people until we get to where we were. And can't really skip them talking out loud. Can't skip the anime, so.
どうしちまったんだよ、エド。いつからそんなふぬけになった？
頭を冷やせ、ジョナサン。この一件は我々の担当ではない。ホームの警察に任せるのが一番だ。
エド。
ジョナサン。BCP で俺たちのことをなんて呼ばれて。
Anime's gonna anime, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it with the anime because at least we get to look at, like, the fucking visuals, you know. Blue hair. I know. I wonder if he's got pronouns. I guess I said he, so I mean that is a pronoun. I said this last time, but his name being Jonathan and him having, like, long blue hair just makes me think of Jonathan Joestar. Seeing a black man anime character reminds me, disappointed to see. I never JoJo's before. I hear much. I love JoJo. JoJo's great. I would suggest JoJo. Especially if you watch the first season is part 1 and part 2. And I love part 1, but part 2 is where I feel like it really starts to pick up. So, like, if you don't like it by part 2, then you could drop it. I feel like they look inspiration from Lethal Weapon. Oh yeah, I believe so. I've never seen Lethal Weapon, but I believe it, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, black man anime character. It's interesting. I'm kind of happy that that we are getting panty and stocking after all these years, but like, one, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I kind of interested in rewatching the original, but like, I was like 21 when that show came out, and like, or maybe even younger. That has it been over 10 years? Has it been over 10 years since panty and stocking happened? Either way, like, anyway, fucking garter belt's design, it's absolutely been over, it's been 80 years. Yeah, so I was like, maybe, let's see, let me see exactly what happened. Panty and stocking. Oh, did he say it? Oh, okay, 2010. October 2010. So Panty and Stocking, while Panty and Stocking was going on, I turned 18, actually. That's how long ago it happened. I turned 18. I'm 31 years old. Like, Foxhound. Yeah, so I feel quite different now from being 18 to being 31, you know? But yeah, garter belt, they didn't update garter belt's design. All they literally had to do was make it so he didn't have fucking, like, you know, offensive stereotype black man lips. They just had to change the color of it and he would have been fine. Like, you barely have to change the design, and I fucking wish they did. After all this time. Trigger, you didn't have to change that much, just that. The rest of the show can be offensive in its own fucking ways, I don't care, but... Alright, talk to Meryl. Ask about her. Why don't you tell me about yourself? That's a surprise, no one ever said that to me before. Not in person, anyway. Mainly into bikes and combat. I like men, but not in that way. Meryl should have stayed a lesbian. Of course, ever since I came here, half of me's died. You can't ride bikes on the colony. Well, you can, but only electric ones. They don't let you import gas engine models. A bike's nothing without the speed. You wouldn't be much without the military either, huh? And her pass. Boo, 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 boo. Imagine combustion stations, engines in a fucking space station, yeah. I just showed my wife, I didn't mean to. Talk, Dave, sup? Ask about him. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. You'll just have to just look at them. I don't mean to keep asking about him, god damn it. I don't know the back button. Okay, here we go. His hobbies. Just stare at Burger, yeah. Just, I mean, I personally keep looking at Meryl's face. I can't help it. Trying to decide on the Meryl's hair debate. Wait, let me see if I have pictures. Hold a sec. So I think she's fucking sexy like this, right? But like, literally, like, I know, I wish they let her keep the poofy ass hair. Like, I think it should have been one way or the other. Either really big poofy hair, right? Or chat, okay? With your screen, unless you have, obviously, a really big TV you're watching this on, you can't do anything about it. If you're watching this on, like, a monitor you can reach or your phone, literally take your hands and put them over the poofs of hair. And then just look at her as if her hair was really fucking short. She's really fucking hot that way. But I love the attitude of the big poofy hair. Right? Right? Yeah, you just cover the hair with your hands. And she looks hot as shit. But I love the big hair. Alright, what do I gotta talk about? Or pass. Blah, 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 blah. Vice. Prostitution, that's all I read. Kabukicho! We could have had it all, I know. Or like, the really skinny bandana. Like, I'm glad that like, in Metal Gear Solid 4, she has the bandana and the one bullet earring. But like... Okay, I'm gonna ask about the tattoo, though. Which she's gonna be like, it's not real. Is that a real tattoo? No, it's just a paint tattoo. It stays on for about half a year. I am still a woman after all. Top 5 hated Metal Gear lines. Can we stop now?
ヨナさん、
Okay.
それじゃあ BCP 内を案内しようか。
いいのか。
いいんだよ。お前を一人にする方が心配だ。びっくりするぞ。
But yeah, if you want to see all the shit that they have to say, just, you know, go to the VOD from last time.
どこへ案内しよう。
Okay, forensics.
よ、ドクトル先生。
わしはビクトルじゃ。いつになったらちゃんと呼んでくれるんじゃ。
諦めた方がいい。エドは物覚えが悪いんだ。
お、誰じゃねその人は。
ジョナサン、紹介するよ。BCP の鑑識を担当しているビクトル・ユルゲンス先生だ。
One of the funniest, though, lines, if only appearing in the games everyone ignores, is Snake constantly telling women they can't be killers because they have pretty eyes. God. Snake.
若い頃、あんたの火星有人飛行の中継。
You couldn't possibly kill anyone. You're too pretty.
そうか。戻ってきたんじゃな。あんたの。
Like, what? Look in the mirror. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, sorry. OBS just, like, stretched really weird for me. Okay. Okay. Do we have to talk to them? Can I just, like, leave? I'm glad they could just go through this shit real quick. OBS did its own posture check, yeah. Like, oh, I'm just like, it's just a frozen screen cap in OBS. Like, I'm shocked OBS is working right now. Actually, wait, let me see. Nope, that did not fix it. Okay. So I'm not as crunchy as I want to be. See if I can fix this. See, I can see myself moving if I put it in studio mode. That's weird. Like, the preview is busted. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just looking at pictures of Marilyn blocking her hair out now. Yeah! Okay. Okay. Am I crusty again now? There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to give him capsules and the leaf to analyze. Okay.
調べてもらいたいものがあるんだが。
おお、なんじゃ。それか。
ああ、これもそうだが。もう一つ。
But yeah, I think with Meryl, it's just I'm not a big fan of like the in-between hair she has in Metal Gear. Like, I would like either really short or the big poof hair. Like the hair that she has, like the kind of bob is kind of like whatever. Okay, can we leave now? Actually, did I... Hold a sec. Maybe it's because I saved... Am I allowed to pick a file? No, it just doesn't fucking work. Okay, cool.
すごい地球なまりだ。安心するよ。
ビヨンズは冷徹に話すからな。地球のように流暢なアクセントがない。ここが BCP を支える AP 隊員の部屋だ。時代の最先端を行く。
See, I know last time I tried doing some of the gun stuff.
この BCP の本部長でもあるゲイツ・ベッカーだ。
ゲイツか。偉くなったもんだ。
30年ぶりだろう、ジョナサン。あいつも変わった。さあ、紹介しよう。
ゲイツ。久しぶりだな。
Dude, this guy really feels like a fucking, like,
ジョナサン。
80s or, like, 90s OVA fucking character design, you know? Like, I love it.
ゲイツ。BCP 本部長だって。出世だな。
I feel like you don't see anime men that look like this, you know?
みんなのおかげだ。私一人の力ではない。ジョナサン、あの事故の件は残念だった。あの鉛筆事故がなければ、君がこの椅子に座っていたかもしれない。
It's just straight up a Gundam villain, yeah. Yeah, oh god, what's his fucking name? I love that guy's character design so much. Some random commander in some Gundam OVA? Yeah, no, this guy's in some fucking, like, space-related fucking OVA, for sure. Which I guess this basically is.
人を探している。名前は北条健三。ビヨンドの徳川製薬社員だ。
徳川。
3週間前にこのビヨンドから姿を消した。捜査を依頼に来た彼のワイフは地球で殺された。
Blah, blah, blah.
本部長、私は
Ugh.
ジョナサン、徳川が絡んでいると。
Anyway, while I'm wasting time, if any of you aren't in the Discord, I think when I get back, because I'm going on a road trip for a week, I think when I get back, I'm going to try to do VR chat meetup soon, because I keep thinking about it. And since I have a second headset now, I can, like, drag either my roommate or my husband into VR also. Oh, okay, hi. Hello. It's gamer mic time.
わかった。迷惑はかけない。
I'm just gonna turn studio mode on so I can always see what's going on up there. Okay, I guess we have to talk to you. Ask about. At least this part's quick. Okay, I think we can just move now. Walk away. I like your bloops and blips, thank you.
あの男、どうした？
This douchebag.
旅はどうだった？
Thinking about, right, okay, like this kind of art style and how much I really like it, it just reminds me, I like keep meaning with my own art, like I want to make it so the eyes are smaller, and I keep not fucking doing it. I just forget. Like, I don't know. I feel like I just gotta like force myself to draw the eyes smaller than I think they should be. It's hard. Yeah, why is it so hard? I want the eyes to be smaller. Like, I'm used to drawing real people from real life, but when it comes to doing illustration, like, I just, boom, fucking cartoon eyes.
ジョナサン、やめろ。相手にするな。
そうだ、エド。この次元装置の仕掛けわかるか？
なんだ、いきなり。
I feel like there's a natural instinct. Cute big old eyes. Also cartooning. I want to do cartooning with smaller eyes, though. To be fair, Otacon kinda needs to be... Yeah, but that's like through his glasses, you know?
最後のセーフティー装置だ。このどちらかを切断すれば解体できる。
Papa, is that
これ
a
をセ
lie?
ットしたとしたら、これはどっちだと思う？危険の赤か安全の青か。
レッドウッドのレッド。
どうか青
Dokkan.
ならない。攻撃的な人間が常に赤を好むとは限らない。答えは青だ。俺ならいつも青にする。
ああ、覚えておくよ。
It's never gonna happen, of course. Like, we're never gonna get, like, a re-release of this fucking game. But, like, I feel like they'd have to somehow make the text crisper. This dude is so enchantingly off-putting. Yeah. Is really good.
感じ悪いやつだな。一度も瞬きしなかった。クローズナーはみんなだ。あれでノーマルらしい。ノーマル？
Nomaru?
異常だぜ。彼らは目に人工水晶体の眼内レンズを装着してるらしい。視力は常人の2倍はあるって聞いたが。
Yeah, when I upload this VOD, I'm gonna have to, like, put, like, a note for, like, where we stop repeating what we did last time.
俺とジョナサンの精子は使われていないだろう。だろうな。エドが遺伝的に優れてるなんて。お前は宇宙恐怖症だしな。
Oh, so yeah, we're going, yeah, we're getting close.
やつに対しておかしくないか。そうか。やつと何かあるのか。
We have, this weekend where, like, we're visiting a friend upstate to, like, deliver some stuff to her. But there is, a cidery not too far away. So I'm glad we're gonna hit one cidery. I feel like, no. We'll just leave. So I remember us talking about him giving us permission to do it. Did he do that when I was, like, not paying attention? Shit sucks. You can just leave. Hit the bricks. Anyway, we're gonna go to a cidery, and I miss doing that. At least as long as they have, I gotta check to see if they have outdoor seating.
弾のライフリングまでな。あの右の端末を使えば訓練プログラムが始まる。現れるマンターゲットの命中率と命中箇所がわかる仕組みになっている。ただし、このプログラムは無反動銃。
Speaking of shit sucking, if anybody didn't see me upset in the Discord or on Twitter, so I'm open about where I live. I live on Long Island, and I live in Suffolk County, which is, like, the biggest county on the island. So, like, you can't really pinpoint where I am. But between Suffolk County and Nassau County, I mean, between Suffolk County and the city, there's Nassau County, and they fucking announced they're going to try to do a mask ban. And it could be as soon as next month, and I'm so fucking upset. I was so upset when I read that this morning. I was just, it was hard for me to do anything this morning. Like, I'm really upset. Yeah, I'm glad it's not happening, that it hasn't been announced in my county, but, like, one, you can't avoid that county to get to the city, or, like, get off the island unless, like, you take the fucking ferry. But, like, you know, there's business I want to do in Nassau County. Maybe visit friends. My husband works sometimes in Nassau County, and it's just, like, they say there's, like, health exceptions, you know? What a stupid fucking country we live in. I know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be enough people in Nassau County to be fucking upset about it, to make it so they don't do it. I'm already hoping they don't for, like, the fucking, the state, because like our governor is talking about doing it for the whole state. And it's just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I'm just like, I already don't leave my house. Like, I'm gonna not leave my house even more now, thanks. Yeah. It sucks. Alright, so we're gonna try doing this again. So yeah, I'm pretty upset over that. So again, they said there's health exceptions, but it's like, okay, like that is going to be up to the discretion of cops. You think you could trust cops, you know? Like, no. Sorry, I'm trying to do dramatic zoom, but I can't fucking tell. Am I zoomed? You can't trust cops. Laws only matter in how they're enforced, yeah. Yeah. Am I stuck zoomed now? I can't tell. I can't fucking tell. I am. Cool. Unzoom. There we go. That's the problem with OBS freezing. I can't fucking tell. But yeah, I mean, fortunately, like, my husband is white passing, but like, the thing is, like, I could easily believe it becoming, like, people of color and people who are visibly trans are going to be the first people that, you know, get fucking harassed for that shit, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if it turns into like, you know, harassment in general for anybody masking. And it's not like, for me, one, like, I'm gonna carry around shit saying like, oh yeah, I'm immunocompromised. Because of the pandemic, I haven't gone to specialists to actually get diagnosed for like what I fucking know that I have, right? But additionally, like, I do have an autism diagnosis, and like, I feel like most regular people aren't gonna fucking believe you, especially the cops. If I tell them like, oh yeah, I'm autistic, like, you know, fucking physical health problems come along with autism and you're more likely to get long COVID if you have autism. Cops are not gonna fucking believe that. And like, you know, my husband has undiagnosed autism as well, but like, you know, he's masking both to protect himself and me. What do you do? Like, you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm doing it for health reasons. Not my health, but my fucking wife's health, you know? Exactly, they do. I mean, especially like black autistic people, you know? I'd be angry about cops while I'm doing fucking virtual shooting as a cop. You know, I made the fucking ACAB title earlier without even thinking if I was gonna be angry about cops during the stream, but like, oh man. I was telling Joe earlier, like, he's like, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation so I don't have to worry about it. But I'm just like, you just gotta be mentally prepared for, like, if something happens and a cop ends up getting involved, like, you're gonna have to take your mask off. Like, it's not worth it. Which sucks, because it's like, hey, you know, great, you're being forced to, you know, get sick with something that might disable you. Great. Awesome. Something that might make you worse at your job. I missed only one. Oh, that's only level 1, so... Yeah, no, that's what I'm terrified about. I mean, like, my husband, you know, other than I don't want him to, you know, get hurt or sick at all. But, like, additionally, he supports the two of us. You know, like, he supports both of us. Something happens to him, I don't know what I'm doing with myself, because I can't support myself. Training mode, circle target. Try to aim for, okay. Aim for the target's green area, yeah, I figured. Thanks. Oh yeah, here's the part where Dave plays the game for us. Yeah, I feel bad. That's like part of my motivation for being excited about getting, what was even the given reason for mask bans other than stupidity? Their excuse is it's fucking Zionist groups using it, using protesting and people claiming that, like, you know, anti-Zionist protesting is, like, violent anti-Semitism, which it is not. Yeah. Yeah, no, it pisses me off so fucking much. Like, yeah. I mean, I'd assume most people who are regulars around here would know how I feel about that kind of stuff and, would agree. But, like, yeah, that's their excuse. Was that a protest with my partner? A lot of us were masked. Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, it works both for surveillance, but also, like, the kind of people who have the kind of passion to go to a protest because, like, they care about, like, their fellow citizen, they're gonna be the people who are masking for health reasons as well. Odd feeling that those who mask at alt-right events wouldn't face any repercussions. I mean, that's the thing. They totally wouldn't. It's just more shit for the police state, yeah. Yeah, queer and visibly disabled, yeah. I mean, that's why, like, more people masking makes it more normalized and, like, helps, I don't know, it just helps normalize it, right, in general, and it, like, it makes me sad and kind of pisses me off to see people who are politically aware and queer, like, not masking to help normalize it. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's frustrating. I love when the game plays the game. Also, I love my view count immediately went down. People getting out of here like, nope. You should make that shot of him shooting a redeem. I'll put a stream marker here for to remind me. It helps everyone when you do mask because it can be reassuring to people that you were just really anxious about being perceived. It sounds superficial, but you get what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Pew pew. Yeah.
人は殺さず最小限のダメージで逮捕することが重要さ。
See, this guy is smarter and more empathetic than real cops. No, I chat a lot in your stream sometimes, so it's just nice to feel on the same page with stuff. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, like, that's why I'm open about it, you know, because I feel the same watching people, you know? It's like, I like to know that people are on the same page with, like, basic stuff, you know? Keep doing training mode. Okay, we got 6 minutes till ad. God. Whoop. No! Fuck! I'm not using a mouse. This is hard. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 3 lately, as a distraction from shit. The input's like, yeah, you want me to move a whole target away all the time? Yeah. Well, missed that one. Son of a bitch. It's good. I'm at level 25, and, I did the Liberty Prime shit, not that long ago. Wow, we did horrible here. And I did most of Point Lookout, which I've never finished that DLC before. Which was okay. I mean, I wasn't, like, big on, like, the kind of shitty classist stereotypes of the fucking, hillbilly kind of enemies. Feels kind of shit. I think last time I played Fallout 3, I made a character named Gay Bar and wore the Lincoln hat with no shirt and tried a melee build. That sounds sick! 53%. Ugh. No. Yeah, I know. I did horribly. It's fine. We should go back to New Vegas if I start feeling itchy to get back into it. Yeah, I mean, it seems there was a lot of Fallout 3 that I just didn't do, so it's nice to, like, experience parts of it that I haven't before, but I'm doing it specifically with the Tale of Two Wastelands mod. So I'm doing Fallout 3 and New Vegas connected with, like, all the extra benefits of New Vegas, which is really nice. And it's good to, like, know I have New Vegas. Yeah, because, like, Fallout 3 has a level cap of 30, and so because I'm doing New Vegas, I have the level cap of, 50, you know? So I'm not gonna, like, run out of levels soon. It's like you're technically playing New Vegas, but you go through the whole of F3. Yeah, and I mean, I can swap to New Vegas when I want. But I'm scared if I do that now, like, I'm not gonna go back to Fallout 3. Okay, let's do the ad break now. Before I attempt to do anything else. So, be right back.
You can get rid of it.
So I paid, just because Joe managed to sell something he's been trying to sell for years for a few $1,000s, so, like, we bought off Craigslist a MetaQuest 3. And, I appreciate it came with a case, a replacement head strap, which you need because the default one sucks. And it's one that has a battery you can charge as part of it. And then a nice grips for the controllers and a nicer cable to attach to the computer that has a split so you can, like, plug it into a power source as well. Yeah, so that was all for $450, which is pretty good, because the Quest itself, let me see. How much is a Quest usually? Quest 3. $500. Yeah, so a Quest 3 by itself is $500. I haven't messed with VR because price and space. Yeah, I wasn't intending to, but my dad-in-law bought me a Quest 3 when I told him about VTubing and VR chat and stuff for Christmas. So we have 2 of them now. So Joe and I just hung out in VR for the first time together before, and it was fun. I want him to, like, hang out with my friends, you know? So, you know, it feels like hanging out for real. You know, except you could feed Jake the dog while doing it. But yeah, so, like, that's all a lot of money for a case, a grips for the controller, a cable, and a head strap with battery, you know? So, like, I think it was a good deal. Except you can be Rouge the Bat wider than she is tall. I have not seen Rouge the Bat that's wider than she is tall in VR chat. I've seen plenty of Rouge the Bat, but... Peppermint tea. Is that a reference to one of my favorite World Heritage Tumblr posts? I haven't seen that one. But yeah, so I stole for my headset, because that's going to be Joe's headset, the grips for the controllers, because those are really nice. Those would be useful for the gym. The whole furry artist versus doctor one? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no, that sounds familiar. And the cable. So, like, it's cool. Okay. Okay. Let me get this back over here. Okay. Move. We didn't go to the lobby yet.
ジョナサン、薬莢を拾っていけよ。リフトガンは薬莢が出ないんだ。苦情が殺到する。
なるほど。わかった。エドは訓練しないのか？
いいんだ。
どうして？お前の腕を久々に見てみたいな。
I don't think we did this last
俺
time.
は
If he does shoot.
もう目が良くないんだ。
おかしなやつだな。
Okay.
ここが BCP の正面玄関のロビーだ。大きさを無視すればホームの警察と大差はないはずだ。
整然としすぎてるがな。
Okay. Talk to this guy. Sorry, we did this last time, that's why we're... Okay, I think... Okay. So let me try saving. Okay. I'm gonna save on both. Internal memory. I hate there's two different spots to save. So that's gonna make it confusing. Okay. Move. I'm gonna go back to the AP room. I feel like there was something we missed talking to this guy. Approach. Talk. Go. Mojo photo. Go. Go. Policenauts photo. Yeah, maybe not. Look at your eyebrows, sir. Okay, we'll move. Let's go back to Vice. Okay. What are we doing? They're great eyebrows. I'm kind of jealous. Burger. Being famous after they set up that so-called drive-thru for astronauts. I used to eat a lot of them at home. This is the Beyond version of the 1G meal. I can't get enough of these. Alright, what the fuck's a 1G meal? Dave wants to try a carbonated drink on home. Things like carbonated drinks and beer don't taste very good in zero gravity, so they're impossible to come by here. Even then, when you try and get them shipped from home, they spoil along the way. Okay, what is the fucking button for... Okay, recent... 1G meal. Type of meal sold at the Maximum Fast food restaurant chain. Its standard offering containing food and beverage is designed for consumption under 1G. Maximum sells two types of meals in space, the 1G meal and the 0G meal. The 1G meal is only available for limited periods of time on Beyond Coast because its contents are imported. The carbonated beverage normally included with it is replaced with an alternative. Therefore, this version differs from the 1G meal sold on Earth. Okay. Eco-terrorists. Let's see. Motivated by... the pollution of outer space, most notably the accumulation of space debris. Oh, there's a lot of space debris. That told us nothing? Yeah. Do. Okay. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Do I leave? A certain way of doing this, you have to understand that. What am I missing? I'm not sure what we're missing. Sorry, I'm not talking, but trying to figure out what the fuck. Hopefully I don't miss anything that we did do last time. Oh! Mimi! Hi, Raiders! How y'all doing? Hello, hello! Welcome! Oh, I'm stretching. I'm stretching. How was art? What were you arting? We're playing Policenauts. I started it last week, but couldn't figure out my save stuff, so we are trying to like skip around to get back to where we were. Oh, the Sonic is so cute.
Hey.
I love your that's such a good emo. The Universe Traveler. Thank you for the follow. We drew Vector as a worm. How did that, like, what brought you to doing that? I love that so much. Hi, Raiders. If you haven't been here before, hi. My name is Sam. I'm a fluffy chicken. We play Sega and indie games here, and also do art. Usually playing Sonic on Sundays, but I'm going on a road trip for a week, so this is my last stream for a little over a week. We're playing Policenauts, which is the game that Hideo Kojima did before Metal Gear Solid. This is where Meryl comes from, which is why the title says A Cab in Space, and that includes Metal Gear. Actually, let me show you. She's beautiful. We will move there. Yeah, here. Look at her. She's great. I was drawing some Sonic characters as chibis, but the way I draw vectors by making him live. I love that. Big woman, yeah. And a little thought experiment here, because I had a debate with my husband, all right? So my husband really loves women with short hair. I also really love women with short hair. But, like, I wish, if anybody knows what Meryl looks like in Metal Gear Solid, I wish that she had hair that looked like this, right? And so my husband and I, like, had a little debate back and forth about her hair here. And he was just like, no, she'd be so much better with short hair. And so, like, we literally, like, scribbled out her hair on our, like, on a picture, and it's true. If you feel up to it, if you're watching on a monitor that's close enough to you to do it, or on your phone, just, like, physically cover the two sides of her hair so you can see what she would look like with short hair. It's a great look. She'll look real nice. Anyway, so we are a space cop, or rather, we're a space police, a space astronaut cop, and then an accident happened, and we were, like, in space, like, in cryogenic sleep for 25 years, and then became a private eye on Earth, and a murder happened, so now we are back up to the space colony, and we are meeting up with a friend of ours who was also a space astronaut cop, who now is just, like, a regular cop. And they're trying to navigate our way around the police department right now. Gotta bounce. I'm glad I was able to send my bunnies to you. Yeah, thanks for coming over. I super appreciate it. Have a good post stream. Hi Sam, how goes Kojima's Wild Ride? Just like playing Snatcher, I'm trying to figure out what I'm missing, like what I didn't do. So like we've been doing a bunch of like just like clicking around and just speeding through it. I might have to, no, I don't want to save again. Also, it's really funny. I am playing with a controller, but like it's just it's throwing me off playing this on an emulator on a computer and controlling a computer mouse with a controller. It's weird. But let me look up. I gotta look up a walkthrough real quick. Policenauts walkthrough. Okay, let's see. What am I missing? Okay. Do I need to do all of this? Like, what am I missing? There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, God. Okay, like, this shit is because, like, this era of, like, these kinds of games where a lot of them were, like, erotic ones, so there's, like, nasty shit you can do. Like, when we were on a plane, earlier, like, flying into space, like, it was a very, like, kind of provocative pose that they gave the fucking, oh my god, I'm, the attendant. And, like, there was an option to touch her leg. I'm seeing here that there's an option to try to touch, Meryl's boobs. Bird-like moon face, yeah. See, I see here. Look at Meryl. Knife, tattoo, gun, breasts ×2, bandana, hair, earring, face. But yeah, it says here in the shooting range, want to try and touch Meryl's boobs? Training mode, level 2, 250 points, good luck. Like, what the fuck? What am I missing? Oh, it looks like we have to go back to forensics. Okay. Okay. I had to do a good amount of this with fucking, there we go. It's doing stuff now. So with the Japanese, you're gonna have to read. I'm not gonna read it out loud. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, A, I, D, auto analysis identification device. Okay. Oh, sick graphics. So the guy who was murdered works for that pharmaceutical company. Chunky pills, I love them. I said this last time, they make me think of like early Pokemon cards. I love the CGI of like the early Pokemon cards. Oh, that's a good name for a benzo. Oh, by the way, this is a fan translation because we never got this officially in English. It gotta mean something, though. I got a tea here. I'm waiting for it to cool down, though I did put it in a hot cup.
そうまで言うのならこれを見てみるんじゃ。4つの薬品の成分と化学組成の分析結果は数値も何もかも徳川が申請している薬と全く一致する。さらにあまりよく知られてはおらんが、
Oh, look at that spin!
正規の薬には全てその内容薬が何であるかを示す製剤識別コードというものが薬の表面か包装に記号化されて示されているんじゃ。
スピン。
この白い部分のマークが徳川製薬製を示し、その横の数字が薬品名を示しとる。これらのカプセルもこの規定に従い製剤識別コードの表示と内容が一致する。つまりごく普通に大量流通している薬じゃ。どれも特別な薬ではなく何の共通性も見出せん。いや、ただ
どうした？
一つ腑に落ちんことがある。これを見てくれ。これはカプセルのコードの拡大画像や。
こうしてみるとこのマークは確かに徳川製薬の識別コードなんじゃが、見るんじゃ。三つ葉葵の上の部分が欠けているじゃろ。今のプリント技術ではこんなミスは起こさん。
ああ、確かに欠けている。
しかもこの欠けている部分が
Have I been
右と左で
muted the whole? How long have I been
4
muted?
つのうち2つが左の歯が欠け、残り2つは右が欠けている。
How long have I been muted?
偶然じゃろうかな。
Like a few seconds. Okay, I don't know how that happened. Huh? I hit it somehow. I guess.
プリ
Weird.
ントミスでないとすると意図的な印。徳川製薬品の偽物じゃないのか。
それにもう一つ、このカプセルは封入式でなくキャップ式を採用している。キャップ式カプセルは半世紀も前に使われなくなってるんじゃ。
北条はどうしてこのカプセルを？このカプセルに何があるんだ？そしてこのカプセルのためにロレインも。
しかし徳川製薬が関係していることは
Oh, also his ex-wife died in the beginning.
徳川製薬社員の行方不明。不可解な徳川製薬のカプセル。
ビクトル、歯の方はどうなんだ？
こっちの方はズバリじゃったよ。この葉はブラックポピー。
Oh, poppy.
ブラックポピー？
黒消しだ。合成麻薬ナークを作る原料となる。
ああ、ニュースで言ってたやつか。
そうだ。毎日合成麻薬ナークに関する事件は大変。
やはり麻薬絡みか。
ビヨンドにおける消し栽培は何年も前
No
に
poppy
完全に
seeds in
撲滅した
space.
はずだ。これはホームから密輸したものだろう。
となると、北条は黒消しの密輸に関与していたのか？
それが見てくれ。
Imagine smuggling like poppy and
この葉
like
の断面図じゃ。
it's not for like people to make drugs out of. It's literally just because it's like you miss poppy seeds on bagels so bad.
じゃがこの葉は綺麗なもんじゃ。綺麗すぎる。
つまり地球外で栽培されたものということか。
さらに限定を裏付けるウイロイドの一種が検出された。
ウイロイド。
これがそうじゃ。植物細胞内に感染して増殖する病原体じゃ。しかもこれは5年前にビヨンド
Illicit bagel trade, yeah, for real. I mean, maybe that's all I can think because I'm a New Yorker and I just think about bagels all the time.
黒消しが栽培されているということか。密輸ではなく。
で、この葉が半分の意味は？
それはわからん。
Bagels.
切断面から人工的に切断されているのは確かに。
Bagels are rough for me now because it's like we're
菜の割り符かな。
avoiding
さっきの製剤コードと関係して
dairy
いる
because
と
of bird flu, but also I am lactose intolerant, so it's like a double whammy there. Like I miss getting bagels and smothering them in cream cheese. Why did that why did that take so long?
とにかく北条の失踪にはナークが絡んでる。
Drugs.
その舞台になっているのが徳川製薬。
ますます厄介だな。これまでにも徳川と麻薬の関係はささやかれていたんだが、上からの圧力もかかってうやむやになって
Yeah, I'm a weirdo and eat mine plain, but I get that.
数年前に
I need
法律
something
上の
on
影響を
it.
使って大々的に捜査を続けたが
If I am gonna put like dairy on it, I put butter. Butter's not as bad for you when you're lactose intolerant.
確証がつかめんことには手を出せん。
But usually put like plant butter or cream or plant cream cheese.
思ったより根が深そうだ。下手すれば死人が増えることになる。
ともあれ、徳川製薬へ行ってみようぜ。北条の勤めている会社だ。何かわかるだろう。
徳川製薬なら案内しよう。ただし。
Would you do jam at all? Yeah. But I usually do that like with one of those, you know.
世話になったからな。
I do not know the bagel customs. That's alright. Talk. Narc. What can you tell us about narc? I saw a little bit about it on the news. It's a drug that first became popular with astronauts for relieving the pressures of the job. It's since spread throughout beyond and the rest of space. It's a semi-synthetic narcotic created through supercomputer drug design. Though poppy seed opium serves as its base, of course. Even a few milligrams can kill you. It's difficult to detect in drug tests because it's taken in such small amounts. That's why it's so hard to prosecute users. They just need to look harder, that's all. We've had ways of detecting trace amounts of drugs for a long time. RIA testing, for example. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's true, yeah. Some screeners have just stopped trying. Anyway, that's one of the reasons narcs become so popular. People know the chances of being caught are next to none. Narc is made by first extracting opium from black poppy pods. After that, you combine it with a synthetic drug made from pethidine and other compounds, and then to that you add an hallucinogen. You end up with the effects of a natural opioid, a synthetic opioid, and a hallucinogen. One horrific combination. Some people call it the drug of the 21st century because of the way it was developed. It's been nearly 250 years since Sertner first isolated morphine from opium. You can blame all the advances in modern pharmacology for this monster. The number of narc users continues to grow every year. I wonder when the slang narc for narcotics officer started. You know what's funny? That makes perfect sense, but I feel like people will use, like, narc in general for, like, you know, just snitching on someone. So, like, I hadn't made that connection for why that slang is that, you know? So, one sec. Try to adjust my chair. Ugh. It's just as big a problem on Beyond as anywhere in space. Okay. The black poppy is a delicate plant, similar in ways to some orchids. Cultivating them would require a lot of money, effort, and the right technology. It's more than a one-man operation. It isn't easy growing, okay. In space, that's why the Mafia gave up on it several years ago. You couldn't grow them in such a harsh environment without adequate facilities. So the Mafia isn't behind this? We can't say for sure, but it's not one of their main areas of interest. You need the most up-to-date equipment to do it. It wouldn't be like bootlegging during Prohibition. The risks would be too great. It wouldn't be good business. But nevertheless, someone's responsible for it. Right. Then who the hell could it be? Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals is the Tokugawa Group's fourth biggest moneymaker after Tokugawa Heavy Industries, Tokugawa Electronics, and Tokugawa Construction. They were one of the first companies to expand into space development. They developed the first made-in-space versions of drugs like interferon, I can words, and urokinase. They were practically an overnight success. The development of their immunosuppressive wonder drug, cypusloidine, used in organ transplants, revolutionized pharmacology. Though, of course, the development of mass transplantation, where you mask the organ's antigens with antibody fragments and avoid post-op rejection, ended the need for it. I love sci-fi. They lead the pharmaceuticals industry not only on Beyond, but throughout space. Their work with the cancer drug Paclitaxel, their SAS medicine, calcium foods. Their list of successes goes on and on. Alright, what is calcium foods? Calcium foods. Foods developed to replace calcium lost by bones, joints, and muscles and weightlessness due to the considerably less stress they experience there compared to 1G gravity, also known as cal foods. Examples include capsules containing crushed eggshells and milk containing casein phosphopeptides. A famous dish in calcium cuisine consists of mixing one of these with soybeans and seaweed, both of which are particularly high in calcium. Okay. Just calcium stuff. Yeah, I was thinking that. I've heard about feeding certain like pets and stuff eggshells for calcium. I mean, I don't need this. Go back. Talk. No. Talk. Any more? They've had a lot of good results, but you don't hear very nice stories about what goes on beyond the scenes. I said before, it isn't easy growing black poppies in space, but I bet you they could do it. It would only be a question of developing the technology. Why don't you try going over there? Okay, fine. I love Gordo. He's named after Gorbachev. Which is fucking funny. Alright, move. Obby. See you later.
よし、ジョナさん、捜査に出かけよう。
Gorby.
BCP 前だ。さあ、捜査に出かけよう。足はそこに BCP のポリスカーがある。あれで現場へ向かおう。
Try saving again. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll try to stick to internal memory. I gotta remember that. Okay. Do I have to pick one?
BCP の最新型ポリスカーだ。ビヨンド内では無公害車両しか走行してはいけないことになっているが、排気ガス0、電気6、ソーラー4の併用車だ。
Oh, solar car.
それでここにはガソリンスタンドがないのか。
充電スタンドならあるがな。ホームと違ってバッテリーの重金属回収も徹底されている。
Oh my god, they recover the fucking battery shit. Okay, do I just leave? Move. Drive!
ジョナサン、乗れよ。
何年ぶりかな。エドの無茶な運転を体験するのは。
ホームのスポーツカーとは違う。そんなにスピード。
They're more the pussy variety!
コンピューターのサポートシステムを搭載した知能カーだ。
ちょっとは安心だな。
Car for pussies.
なんだ。
あれが最新のパトロールだ。コロニー内をわずか数十分で巡回できる。
God, fucking nightmare. Nightmare. God. Seeing cops with those, I just, oh.
さあ、俺たち流の捜査に出かけよう。
Nightmare. Nice song.
ジョナサン、タバコはダメだ。
禁煙者か。
コロニー内での喫煙は禁止なんだ。
このタバコは副流煙の出ないものだ。肺がんになるのは俺だけです。
ここはホームとは違う。ここでの喫煙は立派な。
I'm surprised he was able to fucking get the cigarettes in then.
肺を提供するドナーにもなれん。道徳的にも恥じる行為だ。
火はつけん。口に加えてるだけだ。
しかし、いつからだ。昔は吸わなかったろ。
迷惑は加減。
Yeah, you like fake smoking, right?
ここにしばらくいればやめられるぞ。
そうかな。
そうさ。
I understand that. I understand the urge to fake smoking for photos. Because, like, I don't know. Smoking looks cool. Smoking has killed most of my family and smells fucking disgusting. But it looks so cool. The cool smoker pose, yeah.
ビヨンド研究所だ。まずはここから捜査に取り掛かろう。
Me, honestly, it's mostly like when fictional characters smoke, I'm just like, oh, this is so sexy. Then I smell it in real life and I'm like, I'm fucking, ugh. Wait. No, I want to make expressions. Why won't you work? There we go. Ugh. Look. The staying power it has in fabrics? Oh yeah, ugh. That's the Tokugawa Aoi, the hollyhock leaves. It's the Tokugawa group's logo, borrowed from the Tokugawa family crest. Look at how big they got it up there. You can't miss it. Seems a little lacking for a corporate logo. Could have done with more time at the drawing board. It's the building sign. It says Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals Research and Development Facility. It's written in Japanese, too. Funny looking building. It's like some kind of palace or something. I've seen this design before in ancient Japanese architecture. Okay, go in.
ヨナさん、それじゃあ中に入ろう。
ここは徳川製薬の研究開発ビルだ。 関係者以外の立ち入りは禁止になっているんだ。悪いが、お引き取り願おうか。
Yeah, no, I can't, like, I feel like, I don't know, especially furniture, with shit like that. I've mentioned on stream before that, like, my late aunt, like, she was a heavy smoker, and, she was also a Beanie Baby collector. And, yeah, I took some, after she wanted to get rid of them, I remember taking, like, a lot of the Beanie Babies, and, like, yeah, they were fucking yellow. Yeah. Must be a security guard here. He's a little short, but he's well built. He looks kind of like the kind of guy who's done a martial art before. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Looking at you.
BCP のものだが、ここで働いている北条健三のことで話が聞きたい。
Oh, angry guy.
警察？なんだ、BCP か。
警察。
俺はここの警備兼受付を任されている斉藤ってもんだ。
Every time I take a sip, my model just, like, shoots back. Okay. Ask about Hojo.
この研究所に北条健三という男が勤めてるはずだが。
Sometimes you need only one martial art.
確かに北条さんならうちの社員だ。何年も前からこの研究所で働いてる。俺なんかよりもずっと古いさ。
実は北条氏の捜索願いが出てるんだが。
捜索願い？そうか。それじゃあもうオープンなんだ。
今なんて？
いや、会社の方から信用問題になるからしばらく様子を見るようにって言われてね。
マスコミに騒がれるとまたイメージダウン。
I'm kind of really bummed that, like, the guy who did the character designs, like, for this and for Snatcher, like, doesn't really have other credits like that, because their art's really good.
それがもう3週間にもなるかな。北条さん連絡もなしにぷっつりと来なくなったんだ。それでこっちも困ってるんだ。どうしていいものやら。家族の方からも問い合わせがあるし、会社からは口止めされてるしでね。
Yeah. Feels unique, but it's very much of its time period. Where does Hojo live? The most exclusive area of Tokugawa Hills. You can't miss it. Huge place at the end. Tokugawa Hills, huh? That's a high-priced residential area. A lot of Japanese live there. Any idea what happened to Hojo? Well, he was a real workaholic. Maybe all the stress finally got to him? He was cooped up in here almost non-stop in the weeks before he disappeared. He could have gone back to home. A lot of terrestrials do that. You mean return syndrome? That's when someone who can't cope with living on Beyond anymore leaves their family, job, and everything else behind and disappears to home. Anybody who wasn't here before, Beyond is the space colony we're on, and home refers to Earth, if it's not obvious. It happens a lot in our company since we have so many Japanese employees. Japanese people are prone to that. I'm sure there would have been word if he'd been involved in an accident or something. Maybe he really did just want to get away from this place. What does Hojo's job involve? He's the head of DDS development here, and also the sales rep for DDS products. The latter involves distributing information to hospitals and doctors about new drugs developed here. Anyone else work with him? Mr. Hojo ran just about the entire thing himself. Research, development, and marketing. I heard he had several assistants before, but they all left. He did it all himself? Yeah, at least nowadays. Only a very select number of extremely intelligent people work here. But still, it's like this... Our company is very paranoid. Mr. Hojo's work in particular is highly sensitive, even within the company. Alright, I gotta do... throat spray. Starting to read. I guess because, like, I talked to Joe a lot today. Okay. Who's taken over for him? All DDS work was suspended after Mr. Hojo's disappearance. Who knows when it'll start back up? I'm trying to remember what DDS is. DDS. Drug delivery system. Oh, okay. A system for delivering drugs that reduces side effects by giving organs and tissues only the necessary amount of a drug while limiting its distribution to other areas of the body. Oh. I don't think we need to read return system. Return syndrome, I think it makes sense. Desire to go back to Earth, yeah. extreme version of homesickness. Makes sense. Okay. Fuck. Angry. How did Hojo seem before he disappeared? Anything unusual about him? He just finished work on a new product. Everything went well, as far as I know. Did he appear worried about anything? If he was worried about anything, I'd say it would be his daughter more than his work. His daughter? He said she was very ill, that she needed a bone marrow transplant, something like that. Her name's Karen. He said drugs couldn't cure her. Cruel irony for him. Actually, that reminds me. Bone marrow, like, donation? I feel bad. Alright, so I had in college where I signed up for blood marrow donation, and actually, like, the week I was starting, like, my first job, they reached out saying there was a match and asked if I wanted to do it. And that was around the time I learned that, like, I don't know if it's autoimmune disorders in general, but, like, I have psoriasis, and, like, you can give someone else psoriasis through a bone marrow transplant, and, like, I felt really uncomfortable and weird about that, so, like, I said no. And I felt really bad about it. I hope they found another match. He said drugs couldn't cure her. Cruel irony for him. Mr. Hojo loves his daughter very much. He never stopped thinking about her. Yeah, I felt weird, like that you could give psoriasis to someone, you know, because that's a hereditary disorder. It's weird. He would always talk about how great she was, and beautiful. Shame she has such a serious illness. What's this DDS you mentioned? It stands for Drug Delivery System. DDS development looks at new ways to deliver drugs. Before, all drugs had to go through the process of absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion. That meant only a small amount of the drug ever reached the target area. You with me so far? So, the goal of any DDS product is to ensure the necessary amount of a drug is present in the target area at all times. You get all that? Not really. They did this in the past through ribosomes or microspheres in the case of cancer drugs, for instance, with their numerous side effects. This guy's a walking encyclopedia. In other words, a DDS treatment is like a targeting system that sends a drug exactly where you want it to go. It's also called the missile treatment. So it delivers a drug straight to the diseased area? Is it accurate? Of course. What's more, you can control how much is released and when. The artificial bones made out of bioactive cement used in people with osteoporosis and certain rheumatic disorders are also a type of DDS. Geez, what is a DDS? It covers a wide area, yes. Injections and oral medications can be DDSs as well. Though I should mention that we don't condone research on pro-drugs or anti-drugs here. Guess I should look at what pro-drugs are. What are pro-drugs? This guy looks so much friendlier from a distance. Pro-drug. Type of DDS consisting of a drug in its inactive form that is converted into an active form in vitro by metabolic processes. By making a drug with particularly severe side effects into a prodrug, harmful effects on other areas of the body can be reduced. In contrast, antidrugs become inactive upon leaving the target area. Huh, okay. I only kinda understand, but sure. He's Asian. They say Tokugawa hires mostly Asians. Asians tend to stick together wherever they go. Just look at all the Chinatowns you get on home. Japanese don't need to make an effort to group together on Beyond. They practically run the entire place themselves. Talk. No, damn it. No! Go back! Talk to him again! Boom, boom. DDS also focuses on prolonging the effects of drugs, not just their delivery. For patients undergoing long-term treatment, we can avoid having to give frequent doses. Instead of taking a drug several times a day, you can take it once a month or once every several months. Yeah, his expression is so unfriendly, but he's being so nice and informative, yeah. What's this new product Hojo was working on? All I can tell you is it's the newest product in our DDS line. Sorry, officers, but the rest is sensitive. There's a lot of competition in this industry, and I have a job to keep. Please, if I told you anything, my job would be the least of my worries. Can't you give us something? Even the littlest detail could help. We won't tell anyone you talk to us. Well, all I can say is its codename is K9. K9? What is it you guys do here? This is Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals' research and development facility on Beyond. Our main focus here is on our DDS work. The other area of interest is the factory where we manufacture drug samples. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals pioneered made-in-space drug development. We're now the world leader in pharmaceutical technology, with a track record that speaks for itself. We're a true colony-age business. I suppose our Japanese management style is one of the reasons for our success. We're also involved in the production of designer foods and functional foods. The company holds large shares of markets besides pharmaceuticals. Are you an actual Tokugawa employee, or are you with a security company? I was originally an assistant here, but with my physique, they decided to put me on security. I'm still a salaried Tokugawa employee. That's why I hold a certain level of knowledge about our operations. Okay, that makes sense. You couldn't call me an expert anymore, though. Were you born on Beyond? Yes, I'm a Beyond, born and raised here on the colony. My parents are Japanese terrestrials. You look like you're in pretty good shape. You do any sports or anything? I've practiced judo and karate for a number of years. Why do you want to know so much about me? Yes, that's Mr. Hojo. The woman next to him is his wife. He has the same photo in his work area. I hope you can find him for his family's sake. That's two arts. I had the same thought. Hi, Zany. Okay, I think we've talked to this man enough. That must be the DDS lab. That's the DDS room. That's where DDS R&D takes place. It's more or less Mr. Hojo's personal lab. Where's the option to try to grab his boob? Ugh. Yeah. It's not even.
頼む。何か手がかりがあるかもしれん。あんたら無茶言うな。無茶は承知だ。
こいつの言う通りにした方がいいぞ。かえって面倒になる。
待ってくれ。面倒はごめんだ。
悪いようにはしない。
参ったな。
参ったんなら入れてくれ。
DDS ルームだけなら構わないが、会社には内緒にしてくれよ。俺はビヨンズなんだ。こんなことが会社にバレたら、ここで働けなくなる。
大丈夫
I
だ。
mean, there's a security camera like right there.
それじゃあ、ロックを解除するから。さあ、DDS ルームだ。北条さんがいなくなった時のままの状態だ。あんまり触らないでくれよ。
I'm looking at your ID, sir. Is that your ID card? Everyone in the building requires an ID. You can't go anywhere without one. Even his uniform's got the Tokugawa logo on it. You see this everywhere you go here. Everybody knows it. He's even more intimidating standing up. What is it? Okay, no. That's it. Back. Okay. Computer. What's this? A computer! That's the Tokugawa Group's network terminal. It's called the T-Gear 99. All the computers in the group are connected via network. It's used by employees for correspondence and work. It's a special type of hardware not available to the public. If this wasn't connected to the network, it'd be totally useless. They've got a lot of different machines here. Just what you'd expect for a place like this. Mr. Hojo used these in his research. I don't know what's what, to tell you the truth. There's a master-slave manipulator, too. These cost a lot of money. Sure do. Nothing but the latest and greatest. It's not easy getting your hands on this stuff. This display has holograms of various K-series products. They're all Mr. Hojo's work. Excuse me. K3 is a DDS that mimics contact lenses. It uses a mucosal delivery system where the drug is absorbed through the ocular mucous membranes. Oh, it was the first product in our DDS line. It got a lot of attention at the time. Drugs through the eyeballs. K5 is a DDS that takes the form of a patch. It uses a transdermal delivery system where the drug is absorbed through the skin. So it's like an ordinary electroporation patch? The advantage of a transdermal system is you can supply the drug for several weeks with one application. Was that a thing when this game came out? Is that new? In the past, it was mainly used for delivering nitroglycerin and angia medication. They also use it to treat osteoporosis and asthma now. Ooh, asthma patch. K6 is a DDS where the drug is absorbed through the buccal mucous membranes. I don't know what. Yeah, they do it with HRT too. I know. It's frequently used to treat problems like stomatitis. I don't know. What does this mean? Which mucous membrane was it? Is it like your butt? What is it? Stomatitis. No, it's mouth. A sore inflammation inside the mouth. Oh, a fucking cold sore. Okay. Canker sore. Okay. Got it. Got it. Yeah. That one's a little different from the others. That's a mosquito, a mosquito-type micro machine that we tried to use for administering injections. The medical establishment fiercely opposed it, however, so right now it's only used for drawing blood in certain cases. Oh, that's interesting. Companies used to make a number of self-propelled micro machine capsules for certain parts of the body, but it was too difficult to further miniaturize them for the circulatory system. Micro machines aren't very common in medicine, at least when it comes to the general public. The use of nanomachines is even further down the line. Huh. Drives my little cars around. I want to fly like a little mosquito around. What's this blank one for? It's reserved for K9. We haven't revealed it to the public yet. We're still gathering data at the moment. So this is Hojo's latest success.
Ah, それは北条さんが使ってたホワイトボードだよ。あの人几帳面だったからいつもそこに予定を書き込んでいたんだ。
これは北条の筆跡か？
間違いない。北条さんの字だ。
確か
See, I tried to make a Dragonfly spy bot back in the 70s. That makes sense.
15日予定が書き込んであるぞ。
この100の下は日本語か？
それはセットだ。
15日 K9100 セット BCCH
BCCH 何の略だ？
うちが
That is pretty impressive for the time, yeah.
この下の落書きは何だろう。なんかのマークかな。
猫の足跡みたいだな。ちょっと待った。K9100 セットだって。K9 ってまだ商品化されていないんだろう。どうして病院に100セットも？
新製品は許可が下りた時点で発売までの間にサンプルテストを行うんだよ。テストといっても副作用とかじゃなく二次的なデータを集めて生産や営業への参考にするためさ。
それで100セットっていうのは腑に落ちんな。
その病院で確かめてみた方がいいな。
そのサンプルはどこで作るんだ？
ここの試作工場さ。
そこを見せてもらえないか？
それは無理だ。
No. Photo. Oh, I was trying to see the photo. Here we go. It's got a 2D photo here. Mr. Hojo always keeps pictures of his family around. That's unusual for a Japanese in the workplace. That's his wife next to him. He talked about her a lot. This is the same photo Lorraine gave to me. As you can probably tell, Mr. Hojo was a jealous person. He was very protective of his wife. Kenzo Hojo. He seems like a down-to-earth guy. Lorraine. That's Mrs. Hojo. That's his ex-wife who died. I don't think she was as happy as she tried to look. Where could he be? We've got a lot of different machines here. Just yep, okay. Cables? Can I look at the cables? No? It's a partition. When DDS development started, this area was quite big. Each K-Series product had its own team. These were used to separate them. Recently, K-Series development has become more secretive, so only Mr. Hojo is involved. We really don't need these anymore. It's a video wall phone. It isn't connected to an outside line for security reasons. Okay, I think that's... Okay, BCCH. Beyond Coast Central Hospital. It's the biggest hospital on Beyond, making it the single biggest market for us. Yeah, I'm familiar with it myself. Several of our employees work from there. We have a very close relationship. Most of our product data comes from them. The importance of relationship with BCCH can't be understated, least of all Mr. Hojo's work there. BCCH is easily the biggest hospital in the colony. 15th. According to the whiteboard, Hojo on the 15th of last month went to BCCH, right? He left just after lunch and never came back. That's the last time I ever saw him. So we know Hojo went to BCCH that day. Hopefully we can pick up the trail there. Okay. Leave. Oh, now he's over here, angry. Looks like his facility floor map. As a rule, we don't discuss details of our floor plan with anyone outside the company. What's that? The store looks pretty thick. You won't be able to force it open. It's the type of door you get with a walk-in safe. Whatever's back there must be important. Sorry, but you can't go back there. Not without President Tokugawa's authorization. Okay, I'm gonna assume we leave. Back room. Back there is a factory where we produce samples of the new products. I can't let you inside. It's a different story from the DDS room. Don't even ask. Okay, leave.
よし。北条の足取りも分かったことだし、失礼しようか、ジョナさん。
いいか、くれぐれも会社には内緒にしてくれよ。俺が署内を案内したなんてな。
分かってる。助かったよ。
BCCH.
BCCH へ行って北条の担当していた薬局員に話を聞く。
Stretchy.
俺は病院と注射は苦手なんだが。
俺だってそうだ。患者じゃないんだ。気を楽に行こうぜ。しかしあの DDS の話からするとこの先注射はなくなるかもしれんぞ。
そうなると困
I'm
る。
glad I don't mind shots. It's just because I'm doing my own shot every week. It's not so bad.
看護婦に甘える口実が減る。
Of course, of course.
ましいやつだ。
Gotta be like that.
ジョナさん、これがビヨンド1のマンモス病院、ビヨンド中央病院 BCCH だ。
でかい病院だな。
さあ、北条の手がかりを探そう。
Okay, so I'm going to do the ad break now. So we will be back in 3 minutes. Okay. It's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's the hospital sign. Yonko Central Hospital, just like you said. I believed you. That's the main entrance. Okay, I don't think there's much to look at in here. Let's just go inside.
よし、病院へ入ってみよう。
Oh.
BCCH のロビーだぞ。
これだけのマンモス病院だ。北条の知人を探すのも一苦労だろうな。
しかし今はそれしか道はない。気を持ち直して北条の手がかりを探そう。
Must be here waiting for something. Hey, she's pretty nice from this angle. Glad that's all they had to say. It's the sign giving directions around the hospital. Where do you suppose all the sales reps hang out? We won't say anything on this. Let's ask at reception. It's the hospital's information counter. Why don't we try asking about Hojo? Good idea. Approach. May I speak with you for a moment? I don't like there's a button view. I don't trust Kojima.
いや、実は
初心の方ですね。こちらのアンケート用紙に症状を詳しくご記入ください。
違うんだ。俺たちはどこも悪くはない。
俺たちはビヨンド警察のものなんだが、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだ。
警察の方？なんでしょう。
I don't trust like that, yeah. I mean, I'm ready. I know exactly what. Look. Look at that ass. I would eat anything off that ass. Yeah, but Jonathan, would you eat that ass? That's a different question. What kind of man are you? I hate this shit. Egg, don't encourage him. Fuck. I did that. I said that out loud, didn't I? You haven't changed either. Don't fight it, Ed. Go with it. God. First, she just loved to turn around and see you with that look on your face. Hey, you mind turning around for a sec? She's busy at the moment. I can help you instead. God. Sorry, chat. There's anything like that, I'm just like... What is the game gonna let me do? She's pretty cute, too. She looks like she's calculating a bill for somebody. You there! Do you not want to speak with me for some reason? No, it's just I'm looking at them. She's cute. I wouldn't mind getting a shot from her. Smart idea putting girls like these out front.
実は人を探してるんだが、北条健三という人物だ。徳川製薬のプロパーで、この病院にもよく出入りしているらしいんだが。
徳川製薬のプロパーの方ですか？
知らないか。
プロパーの方は関係者用の通用口から出入りしますのでわかりません。
誰ならわかる？
そういう件でしたら当病院の理事長に相談されては。
理事長ね。
どちらにせよ理事長の許可が必要ですから。
He would have been here a number of times. You honestly don't know him? Oh my god, I made my glasses work worse. Hold a sec. Just listen to the song while I wipe my glasses. Sorry, I don't remember meeting him. I only deal with patients. I don't know anything about sales reps from Tokugawa or anywhere else. Where do we go to see the director? The director can be found in the director's office. Why do I feel like an idiot? What's the director like? She's young and extremely charming. Of course, she used to be a model, so that's to be expected. She? The director's a woman? We all love her here. She's got brains and beauty, and she's famous too. This is the largest hospital on Beyond. We've also been designated as one of the colony's emergency response facilities in the event of an accident or disaster. In addition, our organ transplantation technology is the most advanced in the world. We're well known even on Earth. Many people come all the way from Earth just to receive treatment here. It's easier to obtain organs here on Beyond than it is on home, you see. Why is that? We've established a centralized organ distribution network and transplant coordination system here. There still isn't a consensus between countries on Earth on how to handle the organ issue. You have to go through a lot of red tape to get anywhere there. The first floor consists of outpatient examination rooms, while the second floor and above contain patient rooms or ORs. There's also a zero-G treatment ward located in the center of the colony. We have approximately 800 doctors working in 25 departments. The hospital is about as perfect as any hospital could be. What with its size, technology, management... So, is there a name I can put to this beautiful face? Are you trying to hit on me? Destiny was obviously brought us together for some reason we've yet to understand. I'm just trying to get to know you, that's all. Those lines will get you nowhere, buddy. If you were hospitalized here, I suppose you might get to know me a little then. So, that's a no? Would I be treated by nurses as breathtaking as you? Of course, you'd get the very best care. But they wouldn't be indulging in any fantasies of yours, I'm afraid. She'd make sure you got all male nurses. That's enough with that. We're representing the police here. Where's the director's office? At the end of Block B here on the first floor. I'll let you know her know you're coming. If you follow the green line, that'll take you straight there. Alright, goodbye. Sorry, I just like encourage this guy being bad. Whoa! Hi. We're gonna look at her boobs first. I'm sorry. I directly. That's immediately the game's gonna be like boob, 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 boob.
少しホームなまりがあるな。
私は BCCH 理事長のクリス・ゴドウィンです。
私は BCP 風紀課のエド・ブラウン。
俺はジョナサン・イングナム。OLA で。
ああ、そうだ。やっぱりそうだわ。 どこかで見た顔だと思った。
Hi, Milky.
ポリスノーツのエドという
Hi, hi, hi.
どうして
The anime is talking right now.
覚えてない
Hi.
一度少女雑誌のカバーを一緒に撮影
What were you chatting about? How was
もう
stream?
30年も前だけど。
おう、あのモデルの
Waited.
クリスちゃん。そうか。女らしくなって
Oh no, they remember this woman when she was a child.
か
My model's so neat, thank you. Watching some ARGs, oh fuck yeah. Wait, let me.
もう
Eh.
ガリおばちゃんよ。
はい。
そうね。
Oh, oh, thank you for the follow, Dream.
会えて嬉しいわ。
Yeah, the anime's talking. Just give me a moment.
どんな要件？
Okay. Okay, the mouse has appeared. We're fine. Hi, Raiders. If you haven't been here before, hi. My name is Sam. I'm a fluffy chicken. I'm in RAR XD along with Milky. Oh my god, she moves her fucking legs and her boobs bounce. Sorry, we were playing Policenauts, for the Sega Saturn. This is a fan translation. This is the last Hideo Kojima game that happened before Metal Gear Solid. I have become very Kojima pilled. We are boobing boobs. Damn, leg animation. It's just there's so little animation on these screens that like it just like shocked me. But yeah, we are breasting boobly. The guy that we're playing as is a bit of a pervert. Same as when we were playing the other Hideo Kojima visual novel Snatcher. That guy was also a pervert. Anyway, we play Sega games and Sega and indie games here, and I also do art. Thanks for coming over. I wonder what the common thread there is. I don't know. We're gonna click on her boobs. I'm sorry, chat. I can't resist. This game has a smell option too. This game has a smell option too, yeah. You will be ashamed of your words indeed. Oh yeah, we're gonna whiff. That's a nice smell. What is it? It's lavender perfume. I just hate the smell of drugs. That's the only reason I wear it. You get about as many people wearing fragrances here as you do smoking cigarettes. Hey, nothing wrong with either. I've got Papyri with the same fragrance up on the mantelpiece. Go ahead and smell it if you like. I like the smell. I find it relaxing. Suits you perfectly. Look at boob. I'm sorry, chat. You've got a fantastic body. Those look absolutely delicious. Oh, chat, if you didn't know, my streams are 18 plus. I'm just letting you know. Okay. I go to 0G salons and spend time in the 0G ward, so gravity hasn't had its way with me too much. Oh, they're saying she's perky. Oh, you really gotta watch your words around this guy. That's just asking for trouble. Boy, are they the elephant in the room. This is their office! Or two baby elephants. Oh, god damn it! I remember reading somewhere that the game has options like this because it's like a lot of the, you know, because this is originally a, I forget what PC this was for. Let me see, wait, Policenauts. Pretty sure it was a Policenauts. It was originally a NEC PC 9821 game in 1994. It's just there were a lot of erotic games around that time, so I guess it was kind of like the expectation. But also Kojima's a pervert. Chat. I should ignore touch, right? I should just ignore it. I should ignore it. I should ignore it. I want to look at her hand, though. You know, if you told me you're still a model, I'd believe you. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look this good in a lab coat before. Oh, Head, you've been taking notes from Jonathan? Leggies. You've got legs from here to some wonderful place. Well, I can tell you they're not as nice as they used to be. God, the B&B unit, ugh. I don't like the B&B unit. Ugh. So, Metal Gear Solid 4. In Metal Gear Solid 4, the, like, the enemy group that you fight throughout the game is the Beauty and the Beast unit, and it's just these women who are in like skimpy fucking tight outfits that like don't get to speak for themselves, but like you have another character in the game who's for some reason knows their elaborate fucking traumatized like lore and will info dump the lore on you. But like these women are super sexualized and like it's just I don't care about them. I can't care about them. They were actual models. Yeah, no, I love Metal Gear Solid, but like, God, and I love Metal Gear Solid 4 too, but like, that's my like least favorite part about it, is those fucking enemies. Yeah, like, it turns into a posing thing too. Kojima fucking loves body scanning people. I mean, I understand that. I get that. I think that's neat. But like, oh God, yeah. Certainly nothing compared to any young girl out there. I wish you'd keep them in one place. Oh, her legs. I mean, like, ma'am, you're beautiful, okay? I'll put all my friends into the game, for real. He'd be like that. What are you holding?
その手に持っているものは？
マスキートよ。
マスキート？
ええ。小型の採血マイクロマシーンよ。このマスキート、プログラムがいかれちゃって制御できないの。ようやくさっき回収したのよ。
This type of medical micro machine is used on the colony for drawing blood. I could tell you more about it if you're interested. Let's keep looking at stuff. Look at the photos. Oh.
それは他人の子供よ。
君の子供じゃないの？
What's the music?
皆さん、よせ。
悪かった。
Oh. I picked up Death Stranding on Steam sale, but it would be my first Kojima game, so I appreciate this Kojima primer. If you're interested in seeing the other stuff Kojima did earlier, I don't know, I don't remember if you were around for me streaming Snatcher, but I do have those VODs. I have them saved on here and on YouTube. And then additionally, cut a little bit of a Snatcher. Okay, yeah, there's more of it you can watch on there. At some point, I'm going to stream Metal Gear Solid 1. I just gotta get a physical copy to play it on my Sega Dreamcast. Because that's the only way I'm breaking my rules to do it. But additionally, Duper asked me last time I saw him in VR chat, because he has only played Metal Gear Solid 1. He wants me to collab with him on his channel to go through Metal Gear Solid at some point. So those will be happening, I don't know when. Whenever he's done with his re-debut, which I don't know when that is. But, you know, if you wanna do some Metal Gear with us, then, you know. Otherwise, Death Stranding, I've seen a little bit of it because we got it for free on the Epic Store a while ago. And my husband played a couple hours of it. But otherwise, I want to play the director's cut, and I want to play it on my PS5 because I played all of the Metal Gear games on PlayStation, so I kind of want to stick with that. But I gotta buy a copy, you know. Alright, I'll go back. We won't be rude. It's the cover of a teen magazine from 30 years ago. They've got us and the other Policenauts on the front. Seeing you guys brings back so many memories. Is that her? I remember how cute you were, Chris. Okay, she wasn't like a little girl. She was like at least a teenager. Yeah, real cute. I would have been 14. Okay, 14. Yeah. God, I hope they're not perverts right now about a 14-year-old. I really hope not. But that would make her in her 40s now. She looks fucking great. Like, damn. Yeah. No. Fuck flirting with the younger women. But the 40-year-old. I love her. This was me before I lost everything. There's Salvatore. He always joked around when we did pictures like this. There's Gates. He was Mr. Popular. It's his fucking hair. There's Tokugawa. He never smiles with the camera. I was just a kid back then myself. This magazine had the largest circulation on Beyond at the time. It's called Beyonds. It's a general interest magazine. Scent. Is this what you were talking about? Yeah, that's my papyri. It smells like lavender. I get it sent to me by a friend on home. Go ahead and smell it. Am I allowed to? Smell. Yeah, it does smell like lavender. Just like Chris's perfume. What are these papers? I've got things like my medical license and the hospital's accreditation up there. There are documents hanging all over the walls. The place really feels like a director's office. These are books on organ transplantation. That's my area of expertise. I'm probably the only doctor on the colony who keeps so much paper media around. They look complicated. I don't think they make much sense to us. Alright, let's talk to her. I feel bad I already attempted to touch the fucking, woman on the plane. I'm not gonna do that again. We're just gonna talk.
実は行方不明になったある人物の足取りを追っている。王城健三という。
王女？聞かないわね。ここの患者なの？
その男、徳川製薬のプロパーなんだ。徳川製薬でこの病院に薬を卸してるって聞いたんだ。
ここの薬関係の担当者を紹介してもらえないか。
ああ、それなら薬局の薬剤師に聞けばわかるはずよ。ここの薬の管理はすべて彼に任してるから。それで
I'm just looking at her again and thinking like, yeah, 40-year-old. Like, I feel like my reaction to like women is like, I see younger women and I'm like, oh, cute. You know, like, oh, cute, cute. And older, like women that are like closer to my age or a little older, I'm just like, yeah. You know? So, you don't know anything at all about Hojo? The littlest thing could help. No, this is the first I've heard of him. I'm sorry. Oh, a woman! Kojima poured his blood, sweat, and tears into this to give you the ability to do sexual assault. Yeah. He would have dealt mainly with the pharmacist when he was here. You have your own pharmacy here? Beyond has the same medical system you find in Japan, where a doctor can also serve as a pharmacist. When people get their prescription in a hospital, they'll receive their medication from its pharmacy. We have our own pharmacy since there's no separation between prescribing and dispensing in our medical industry. The profit margin for drugs here is astronomical. Doctors rake in an extra 20 to 30% by dispensing themselves. Hospitals and drug companies make a killing in this system because the price of drugs for patients is so high. Ugh. How old Kojima was at this point? Yeah, I guess see how old he was in 1994. One of the reasons Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals has become so successful is because it lobbied for the implementation of the Japanese system on Beyond in the early days of the colony. Plus, there's the fact that people here prefer to take a drug for something even if they don't actually need it. All this has led to overprescription, a high drug profit margin, and a medical industry that benefits doctors and hospitals instead of patients. 31. Oh, that's how old I am. Personally, I'm against doing things this way. We should be working on separating the industry like places on home. But as a businesswoman, it's great for us. The hospital wouldn't be where it is today without this system. Stares at camera after those lines. Yeah. Yeah, I get all that, but what about the pharmacist? Oh yeah, the pharmacist. You mean Jun Ishida. What can you tell us about this Ishida? Jun Ishida is an employee of Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals assigned to us here at the hospital. He can be a bit of an odd character, but he gets the job done. He works for Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals? We have an important relationship with Tokugawa. A number of their employees work here. We can never just shut them out. He's a Nisei Beyond. He hasn't got much of a personality, really. None of them do. I only talk to him when it's work-related. I think that means that he's, like, Japanese, but born on the colony. Where's the pharmacy located? Through that door there. The two rooms were originally one. It's a little inconvenient, I know. We split this room up, and that's where we put the pharmacy. The window's out in the hall, of course. You make sure no one steals anything, huh? I guess you could say that. We're planning on moving it soon since it's a pain having it like this for so long. So, how did the first Miss Teen Beyond end up in charge of the colony's biggest hospital? I quit modeling 20 years ago. My parents were doctors here. But then, they were killed in a spaceplane disaster. That's when I inherited this place. I'd gone to medical school, and this was the only thing they'd left me. I'm always busy with something, whether it's here or somewhere else. You married, Chris? Nope, never had much time for relationships with work. I've devoted my life to my career. Guys stopped showing any interest in me a long time ago anyway. They're fucking wrong. Y'all are fucking wrong. What the fuck? Oh, you're old? You're old? Fuck off. She's beautiful. I find that very hard to believe. Are you saying you'd be interested? Oh, whose child is that in that photo? Son of a friend. Before I forget, I don't mind when you say things like that to me, but leave the poor receptionist alone, okay? You heard about that already? Uh-oh. You must have more important things to talk about than me, don't you? My main job is running the hospital, but since my area of expertise is organ transplantation, I help out a little with that as well. For instance, I'm a consultant for the Beyond Coast Organ Distribution Network, the Beyond Coast Organ Procurement Network, and various other transplant groups. I also volunteer as a psychiatric nurse, working between transplant coordinators, donors, and recipients. Are organ transplants really that important in space? Yeah, they're absolutely essential to us. Space's environment has massive effects on the human body with the weightlessness and cosmic rays. We still aren't ready for transplanting artificial organs. All medical science can do at the moment is transplant them from other people. What are the dangers of organ transplants? In the past, the biggest problem was post-op rejection, but we've overcome that with the development of Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals' immunosuppressant cyplusolidine, which as well as mass transplants, which don't trigger rejection. What are mass transplants? It's a revolutionary procedure that eliminated rejections in patients. With it, we're able to mask the organ's HLA class 1 antigens before transplantation. I'm not too familiar with it, but its introduction, the number of organ transplants has risen dramatically. The success rate of transplants has gone up, while the side effects of immunosuppressants have gone down. We've made countless advances in procedures, preservation methods, and tissue compatibility tests over the years. Technologically speaking, we've cleared every hurdle. The only real problem would be the shortage of donors. We finally established a consensus for determining brain death after the turn of the century, but a number of issues have allowed a donor shortage to continue. We have the technology, but it's useless without enough donors. What about using artificial organs? We're a long way from developing organs that can be used long-term, function as a complete replacement for the failed organ, and be small enough to be inserted into the body. We do have machine organs and bio-organs, but the only replacements that can currently be classified as complete are artificial bones, teeth, and a type of blood used exclusively for transporting oxygen. We're talking about the artificial blood AP uses. There are machines that can function as supplementary hearts and kidneys outside the body, but there are problems with internalizing them. The most advanced artificial kidney I can ever see us developing is continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis. Are there any organs you could never replace? I'd say the liver, the pancreas, and gastrointestinal organs. There are hybrid types in development that combine good organic tissue and synthetic materials, but they're still testing them on animals right now. The only place you'll find cyborgs for now are movies and video games and the like. We can't play God at everything, perhaps. Which organs are affected by cosmic rays? The ones with rapid cell division rates are affected the most. For instance, bone marrow, lymphatic tissue, and mucosal epithelium of the digestive tract, the reproductive organs, then come the kidneys, the liver, the lungs, the skin, blood vessels. The effects on sperm and fetuses are most pronounced. Yeah, I know about that. You had to avoid conceiving for at least 6 months after returning from space before. The time frame's been reduced, but amphibians still have to be careful with that. I think that's people who go back and forth. You mentioned brain death? Brain death is different from persistent vegetative state. In persistent vegetative state, the cerebral cortex stops functioning while the brainstem continues to work normally. Some people differentiate between total brain death and brainstem death, but in both cases, the brainstem, which basically speaking regulates the body's life support system, stops functioning. There are many criteria involved in determining brain death. Before, these varied from country to country, but we now have a worldwide consensus for declaring a person brain dead. I once dreamed that I got chased by a skeleton, but when it caught me, it just gave me a kiss and a hug. It turns out it was an exoskeleton. Ah. I had to say that out loud. I feel like I wouldn't have got that if I just, read it. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hi. The donation of organs or tissue from a brain-dead individual is considered based on the doctrine of informed consent from either the individual when still mentally competent or the individual's family or caregiver. I can read. The donation of organs or tissue from a brain-dead individual... Oh, no, I read that. It's a mosquito-type robot developed by Tokugawa Heavy Industries and Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. It's designed for drawing blood from people and animals and administering shots. With this, you can draw blood without the subject feeling a thing. It can also be used for donating blood. They've received a lot of criticism, but these guys are one of the reasons we've been able to prevent AIDS and other diseases here. They fly by flapping their wings. They were designed through biomechanics. I don't know the details. We saw a hologram of it at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Oh, there it goes. Click on it with the cursor. Okay. No, fuck! No! We have to click her nose. Okay. No! It's going to land on her boob. It's bad enough for landed on her leg. Ed, just do it. Oh. That's the sound. Oh, there you go. Yep, that's exactly what you said. Please, let Ed. Me too, Ed. Please, let Ed do it. God damn it. Like, can I actually catch it, or is it just fucking doing this? I'm not joking, I'm trying to do it! The other boob! God. I hate this guy. I hate you, dude. Stop landing on her tits! Oh my god. I keep smacking her boob! No, let me fucking get it! Oh my god, is it just gonna go from boob to boob? Come on! This is repeating. Come on. Ah! Can you use triggers to select it? I could try. Nope. Oh, come on! Kojima, fuck you! Fuck you!
ありがとう、ジョナサン。
いや、こんなことならいつでも。
ジョナサン、お前な、後で感想を聞かせて。
I want details later, no!
本当におかしな人たちね、ポリスノーツさん。まるでバディ映画から抜け出たみたい。
まあ、大事に至らなくてよかった。
そうね。さあ。
You made my day more interesting. You smacked my tits until I was able to fucking grab a mosquito. Kojimbo doing the thing, yeah. Death penalty, yeah. Oh. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna move. Pharmacy.
じゃ、薬局を見せてもらうよ。
どうぞ、そこの扉よ。
We fucking smacked her boob. I can't.
なんだい？
そのタバコなんとかならない？
これか？
医者としては黙認できないんだけど。
香水好きの女性としてなら黙認できるだろう。
オッケーよ。脅迫がうまいわね。
男と女の駆け引きさ。
Scrunched up guy.
何の用だいあんたら。薬なら窓口で。
心配はいらない。俺たちは BCP のものだ。理事長の許可は得ている。
警察？
石田さんでしょ？薬局の責任者の。
はあ。僕が石田純だけど。一応ここの薬局を任されてるけど。で、どんな要件なんだい
？Smell. What's that I smell? You mean like a rat? No, I mean like what on earth is that stench? Guess it's the drugs. You really think it smells in here? You still haven't told me why you're here. It's true, I did sniff him before saying anything.
今日伺ったのは徳川製薬の北条健三氏に関してなんだが。
北条さん？あの人が何か？
行方不明なんだ。
そうなの。そういえばここんとこ見なかったな。
知ってるんだな。
知ってます。
What kind of person is Hojo? Couldn't tell you much about him. We only know each other through work. He's a traditional Japanese type of guy, different from Beyonds like me. It's not like him to just disappear. You might say he's a little too serious, and that turns people off. For something like this to happen... We aren't that close. We've always stuck to business. Any idea what might have happened to him? Not really. He's not the type to take off like that. But a number of the terrestrials who come here end up going a little screwy and skip out. The rate of mental illness here is several times higher than the bases in Antarctica. The guy at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals brought that up too. I'm a Beyond, so I don't get it. It's been a good while since the last time he was here. I wonder what happened to him. Have you tried checking the spaceplane passenger list? If he hasn't left Beyond, something real bad must have happened to him. It's harder for someone to stay hidden here than on home. Close to impossible, really. Maybe he really did go back to home? No one ever stays missing for long here. This is a colony. They'll find you sooner or later. It's Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals' newest DDS, a capsule that's distributed throughout the body, even in weightlessness. How does it work? It uses the difference in osmotic pressure between areas of the body to control the release of the drug. Gravity doesn't play a factor at all. Hojo was bringing samples of it over. I wonder if that's what I got from Lorraine. Is it that big of a development? Yep. Well, something that uses osmotic pressure isn't that new, but the one in K9 is by far the most effective. Maybe we'll look at the K9 you have here? Unfortunately, there's none left. K9 is a capsule that uses osmotic pressure to control the drug's release. Yeah, got that. When was the last time you saw Hojo? Let me think. It was the last K9 delivery, so that would have been the 15th. Delivery? I thought K9 wasn't on the market yet. There are only samples for data gathering.
その日の北条は？
あの時は K9 を3セット持ってきて。
ちょっと待ったな。3セットだって。徳川製薬のホワイトボードには100セットって書いてあったぞ。
そんなバカな。ただのサンプルですよ。100セットもどうするんです？患者に配るんですか？発売前の薬を。
なるほど。おかしいな。残りの97セットはどこへ？彼に変わったところは？
そういえば何か怯えていたような。いつもは冷静な人なんだけど感情的だったな。これから徳川会長に会ってくるって本人はそう言ってましたよ。
Anything else? He definitely acted different, but that's all that comes to mind. It's a worry for me too. We haven't finished the K9 study yet. The company won't talk to me, then the hospital's been on my case about it. This thing's all kinds of trouble. At least now I know why Hojo hasn't been around. Me? Not much to say, really. I was born and raised on Beyond, graduated from university here, got my pharmacist license, then joined Tokugawa. Yeah, I noticed you don't have a home accent. We still don't have a separation of the medical industry on Beyond. Pharmacists like me aren't held in very high regard here. Our only options are to join either a company or a hospital pharmacy. I bet the folks on home would be surprised to hear about what goes on here. The only ones who benefit from this system are people like Tokugawa and the doctors. They pump Beyonds full of drugs they don't need, and those fools are happy to keep paying for them. The more drugs we dish out, the more the drug companies and hospitals make. Not to mention the insurance companies. That's the way the whole system is designed. Sad. Ugh. Then this is what happens to guys like me. They stick pharmacies and hospitals purely for the money. Fortunately for me, I was able to join Tokugawa since I'm a Nisei. But then they go and send me to this damn hospital. Fucking insult.
なんだか徳川に不満があるようだね。
不満？そりゃあるさ。俺は北条さんとは違う。
徳川の人間でも不満はあるのか。
徳川には徳川にしかわからない内部事情があるんだ。
What does my life story have to do with Hojo? See. Anything else? Yeah.
徳川会長？あの貞興か。
会長は僕らには雲の上の存在だよ。面識もほとんどない。でも北条さんは違ってたな。よく会長に食事に招待されてたみたいだから。会長は大の日本人びいきなんだ。
相変わらずレイシストだな。
Ooh, heard the word racist.
人種に偏見を持っていた。
So the word for racism is the same in Japanese.
会長なら何か知ってるかもね。
貞興にはどこに行けば会える？
会長なら徳川ビルにいるよ。コロニーの支柱が徳川グループのシンボリックビルになってるんだ。通常は支柱プロップって呼ばれてる。会長はいつもそこにいるはずだよ。
そのプロップなら知ってる。ビヨンドで有数の名所だ。
エド、そこへ行ってみよう。
Okay. We'll move. You want to go already? Let's look around a little more first. Okay, we're missing something. This is the same thing they had at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, isn't it? Of course. This links the Tokugawa group via network. It's called the T-Gear 99. Everyone in the group uses it. Only Tokugawa employees can log on to it. May look out of style, but under the hood it's light years beyond anything else. It links all group facilities. It gives you access to all kinds of info. That's why the hardware isn't made public. The machine itself is a company secret. Can it use? Don't mind us, we're just gonna poke around a little. Yeah, nice try. I don't care if you're the police. If something got out, it's me who'd be on the chopping block. Look at all the drugs in this place. We almost got all the hospital's drugs here. I take them over to the window whenever somebody needs something. They must really fill a lot of prescriptions. They've got an incredible supply here. What am I missing? Let's look at your ID, sir. I'll talk again. What are we missing? You can sniff him again, that's true. I haven't spoken to him. We chatted briefly when I joined the company, that's about it. Okay. Sports a set of the colony's surface stripes and windows, figuratively if not literally. I'll sniff him again. Now I see why Chris wears a perfume. Is it that bad? Reminds me of that otaku crowd. What are you staring at? Is it just because he's hunched over? Like I don't know. Like what makes this man say otaku? Because he like doesn't give a shit about his job, and is hunched over. Like I don't know.
邪魔したな、薬屋さん。
Okay, I guess I did whatever we needed to
随分
do.
と長い間邪魔しちまったな。
ああ、もうこんな時間か。
時間は無駄にはならんよ。
出口はそっちだ。じゃ、刑事さん。
I'm hunched over and don't give a shit about my job. Yeah. Did you learn anything? You were in there for quite a while. Did you ask Ushino about that? He didn't seem to know him that well. I'd always try going to Tokugawa. Seems Hojo was here on the 15th. The 15th? Let's see. The 15th. I wasn't here that day. I was away attending a medical conference. What kind of conference? One to do with organ transplantation. Oh well. Shida should have been here that day. Yeah, he was. Most medical products used on Beyond are made by Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. I'd be lying if I said we don't have some sort of relationship. It's the headquarters of the Tokugawa group on the colony. You should go there sometime. It's one of Beyond's most famous places. Okay, I think that's it. See you later, Chris. Can you believe Chris runs this entire place? I don't envy her. Let me try saving. Okay. Move. Drive. We haven't gone to his house yet. Let's go to his house.
いいか、ジョナサン。北条家へ向かうぞ。
北条の家か。
どうした、ジョナサン。
気が進まない。触れてはいけないのかもしれない。
ジョナサン、もう片足を突っ込んでるんだ。引き返さない。
ああ、
避けては通れん。
分かってる。北条家。
His ex-wife's house.
ロレインの家。
ここが北条家らしい。
ここにロレインが。
娘のカレンがいるはずだ。彼女に話を聞こう。ジョナサン、娘のカレンは BBC の人気キャスターだ。カレン北条。聞いたことがあるだろ。
ロレインがそんなこと言ってたな。ニュースキャスター？もしや。
彼女はロレインの生き写しだ。
ロレインの娘か。
いいな、ジョナサン。30年も経っているんだ。お前にとっては3年前のことに思えるかもしれんが、冷静に受け止めるんだぞ。
Building's got a hint of Japanese architecture. This is just stunning. You don't see many houses this big on Beyond, especially ones with non-standard architecture. What's that? All residential buildings on the colony have to follow certain architectural regulations. Even if you own the land, you can't just build anything you want. Sounds like fun. So this place is breaking the law? They'll get away with it because they're with Tokugawa. They make exceptions then. It's the front door. They've got a security camera. Alright, let's go in. You ready? I'll ring the doorbell. Please do not hit your dead wife's door. I know, that's all I keep thinking.
BCP のものです。ちょっとお話を伺いたいのですが。
BCP？ ちょっと待ってください。セキュリティを解除しますから。ID をカメラに向けてください。
こうかな。
ロレイン？いや、カレンさん？
ええ、カレン北条です。あなたは？ジョナサン・イングラム。あなた、イングラムね。
ああ、そうだが。
帰って。どうして私たちの家族に付きまとうの？これ以上私たちを苦しめないで。 お願いよ。
カレンさん、そんな気はない。俺はただ地球でロレインに君の母親に頼まれたんだ。父親を探し出してほしいって。
その母さんもあなたに会いに行ったばっかりに、どうして父や母が、どうしてなの？あなたよ、ジョナサン・イングラム、いつもあなたが原因よ。あなたが母を殺したも同然よ。
He
付きま
did
とうのは
not.
やめてください。父は私が探します。帰ってください。
Ouch.
カレンさん、あなたはジョナサンを誤解してる。
あなたは？
私は BCP の風紀家のエド・ブラウン。ジョナサン同様、君の母さんの古い友人だ。ジョナサンがロレインや君たちを苦しめるなんてとんでもない。俺はこいつと古い付き合いだ。こいつのロレインへの気持ちは誰よりも知っている。
知ってるわ。母さんもあなたのことをずっと思ってた。母は父にいくら言われてもあなたの写真いつも持ち歩いていたもの。父さんかわいそうだった。母さんは忘れなければならなかったのよ。そのことで父と母は喧嘩が絶えなかったわ。私はそんな二人を見て
That's like kind of shit if you had like, right? You're married to someone and like your partner had a partner that supposedly passed away in the past. Like they're allowed to hold on to that. Like that's fine.
ジョナサンを恨むのは間違っている。こいつはつい3年前まで
That's what I would want my partner to do. Like they move on, but they can still think about me, you know?
聞いてくれ。君も君の父さんも大変な事件に巻き込まれてるかもしれない。俺は君たちを助けたい。君たちの力になりたい。
カレンさん、どうか分かってくれ。
分かったわ。うるさくされると迷惑だから中に入って。
ありがたい。
Oh, she's cute. The pose is cute.
どうしましょう、刑事さん。
へえ、内装も素晴らしい。
What's going on over here? Look at this. Man, a high-fidelity all-in-one home entertainment system employing 3D sound mapping and VR. With this system, composers are able to create a truly immersive sound experience that blows that old surround system stuff out the water. It's made by Tokugawa Electronics. Dad was able to get it at a reduced price. TV. It's a wall-mounted plasma HD TV. It's got a chaos system, too. You can set the hue to change according to how you're feeling. 3D sound, yeah. Like if you're laughing or crying, for instance. I forgot about plasma TVs, yeah. I remember things heading this way in the 20th when they brought out washing machines and ovens with neural networks and fuzzy logic and so on. What is fuzzy logic? I forget what that is. Wait. Fuzzy logic. Why do I know that? Based on the observation that people make decisions based on imprecise and non-numerical information. I think it's the kind of logic Kojima uses to write these. I feel like I know the term. If I'm getting this right, I feel like I know the term because I watched a video talking about a rice cooker that was using like fucking, literally just using that, you know, like just fuzzy logic, but like was advertising itself as, ooh, AI, because like, you know, current times, you know. But like, I guess like rice cookers had always just, it's just a rice cooker, it just do that. Welcome to Turn On the TV. I love the little music, it's cute. Nice on you for repairing an old one.
ビヨンド建設記念日を間近に控えた
News order, yeah.
地球へ回廊運動の決起集会が行われました。集会には約1万人以上のリーペイトリエイティストらが徳川ビル前に集まり、BCP の間に衝突もありましたが、怪我人は出ておりません。
A lot of people protesting.
BCP では建設記念日に向けてテロ活動への警戒を呼びかけています。以上、BBC からお伝えしました。
Her news reports are so short.
これ録画ですか？
いいえ、CG 合成です。私のデータからコンピュータが作り出した本物そっくりの映像です。
Oh, they use fucking deepfake shit? This deepfake shit? It's a nice view you have here. You don't have any screens for your windows? There are hardly any insects on Beyond, so window screens aren't that important. The only bugs you find here are ones like bees or for pollinating flowers, flies for decomposing waste, and earthworms for enriching soil. We never need to open a window either, really. Every house on Beyond comes complete with its own life support system. They're as self-contained as any spaceship. You never know when a leak in the colony could occur. I like opening the windows, though. There's something relaxing about it. Tree. Let me look at the tree. Are these plants real? Yes, they're selectively bred to absorb large amounts of carbon dioxide. It's nice having the room full of fresh air all the time. Whoa, CGI. What's this? It's a biosphere. It serves as a model of this CELESS. Stands for Closed Ecological Life Support System. You don't need to supply it with any food or oxygen. It's totally self-sufficient. Like this model, if the colony's balance were disturbed, it would become unable to support life. That's seaweed. The seaweed uses the carbon dioxide, inorganic compounds, and sunlight to carry out photosynthesis. Those are baby shrimp. They're mates, are they? The shrimp receive nourishment and oxygen from the seaweed, and in return produce carbon dioxide and organic waste. Shrimp. Those are baby shrimp. The water is filled with a bacterial soup. The temperature is maintained at 25 degrees Celsius. This reminds me of this YouTube channel I recently started watching called Life in Jars. The person who experiments with jar ecosystems. Shit like that's so cool. Like, my only experience with any like that is literally going to like the Museum of Natural History and like in the in the space section. I remember they have like just a big sphere that's like a, you know, enclosed ecosystem. The bacteria oxidize the inorganic waste, producing carbon dioxide and inorganic compounds. Oh man, I want to go back to the Museum of Natural History. Me too, but it costs... Okay, as a New Yorker, I could give them like literally a penny and be allowed in. But the problem with that is in order to do that, you have to wait online. And with how COVID is, like, I don't really want... Like, I'm glad, like, the couple times I've done that since the pandemic started, I did not get COVID. But, like, you were, like, packed like sardines in a crisscrossing line in order to do that, you know? I would honestly rather pay the 20 or 30 bucks, whatever it is, full price, to get in now, you know? Just because I don't want to wait on that line. That's one of mom's flower vases. She did a lot of flower arranging. Yeah, actually, every December, people who were students of my late mentor, Jeff, always go to celebrate his birthday. And I feel bad I haven't gone the past couple years because of COVID. And I mean, I kind of want to this year because it's the 10th anniversary of him passing, but like, ugh. That's one of mom's flower vases. She did a lot of flower arranging. Lorraine always did like flowers. This isn't a zero-gravity ceramic, is it? That's unusual for Beyond. Right, it's porcelain. Mom probably ordered it from home. Flowers and plants reminded her of home, I'm sure. Speakers. What do these speakers belong to? They go with the entertainment system. They work with the TV as well. Are those new cordless speakers with biomaterials? Right, it's an infrared system with no dead areas whatsoever. They're ultra thin and you can even hang photos or paintings over them. Yes, but Dad has never been one to do that. Yeah, no, I keep forgetting I have to, like, specify the New York one, because, yeah, I forget the DC one is also the, Museum of Natural History. I haven't been to that one. I've only been to DC once, and I only went to some of the museums. Yes, but Dad never been one to do that. Okay, it's ad break time already, so we're gonna do that. I will be right back. What was the flux of chaos system? Logic system allows for regular changes in a machine's operation, unlike previous stable logic systems. The implementation of chaos systems in air conditioners and lighting equipment, among other appliances, the user can experience a level of comfort that contains an appropriate amount of variation, found in numerous products and facilities. Huh. Yes. Oh, okay, yeah. Got that. Prop? Oh, it's the building, yeah. 21st century audio-visual entertainment system featuring a 3D sound map run through a VR system during playback, offering vivid 3D sound experience. The listener can control the 3D sound map with the system's 3D equalizer, making it possible to achieve the same audio experience regardless of their location in a room. The sound will adjust to the listener's position in real time, with the system correcting any acoustical changes caused by the layout or types of materials in the room. Capable of more than simple playback, the system allows for the listener to introduce or modify specific frequencies as well, creating environments that raise alpha wave activity in the brain contain 1/F noise, for example. Huh. Informed consent, I know what that is. That's how I'm doing my trans stuff. Alright, talk. I'm not gonna look at her, that's fucking rude. Is it alright if we ask you a few questions? What is it? This can't be an easy thing to talk about, but it is necessary for our investigation. What can you tell us about your parents? My father is a terrestrial who immigrated to Beyond shortly after it was completed. Your mother told me they met at Tokugawa's festival for Japanese people. Yes, that's correct. He said Mom was inconsolable after your accident. Lorraine. He devoted himself to her. They married 6 months later. That's pretty quick. Mom couldn't let go of you. The stronger Dad's love got, the more his jealousy grew. That's when the relationship turned sour. Mom still kept all the pictures she had of you. One day, Dad found them and burned every last one. She had no pictures of you left after that. Damn. They argued constantly, but they stayed together for my sake. I hate when parents do that, God. That's a real Japanese thing to do. Honestly, I didn't really understand them myself. What does your father do at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals? All I know is he's involved with developing new pharmaceuticals. To your understanding, what kind of work is it? I don't know. He never talked much about it. He never discussed his work at home? Not with me, anyway. Did he say anything you think might help us? Well, one time, I can't remember when exactly, he broke down in tears saying he wanted to quit Tokugawa. He said, "They lied to me. I hate my fucking job." Holy mackerel. That was it. That was all he said. He never mentioned it again. He never swore, which made it even more unusual. For someone here to say something like that, that's almost unheard of. I don't really know what he did. He was forbidden from discussing his work for confidentiality reasons. I'm scared of what this company was doing. He never talked about a certain new product he was working on? No, nothing specific. Did you notice anything unusual about your father before he disappeared? He had been acting kind of strange lately. Maybe things weren't going well at work? Your mother said he would have those breakdowns. Yes, yeah, he did, now that you mention it. He's normally a calm person. So he definitely was different than usual? Yes, he does have a tendency to worry at times, but nothing like that. Please try to think. Even the littlest thing might make a difference. In what other ways was he different? He would become very pensive and emotional. He was like somebody else altogether. I think he talked to Mom about something, but they never said anything to me. So, Lorraine did know something. Mom didn't tell me anything either. He would kind of watch out for me when he moved around about the house. It seemed like he was avoiding me. People at Tokugawa are saying it could be return syndrome. Dad? I wouldn't say he's the type. He liked it here. Maybe deep down he didn't like it and was keeping that to himself? I never got that impression from him. It has to be related to something else. Okay, yep. What are your father's hobbies? Hobbies? Well, he likes listening to CDs. Compact discs? Yes, he has a lot of CDs when he got when he was younger. Unusual, I know. I understand how that is. We come from the same time. That's his only hobby, per se. He doesn't have any friends. So he would spend his days off here? He was almost never home since he and Mom didn't get along. The relationship made him into a workaholic. Whenever he was home, he would spend his time listening to music by himself. Dad's CDs are all over on those shelves. Go take a look if you like. He's very particular about sound quality. I'm not surprised given the equipment here. Do you know someone named Michael Saito? He works at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Saito. No, never heard of him. That's a Japanese name, right? Actually, I do remember hearing it now. But there are a lot of people here with Japanese names, so it could be common. I know for sure I had never met anyone from Dad's work. May we ask you about someone else? Do you know someone called Jun Ishida? He's a Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals employee working at BCCH. Ishida? Ishida. No, that doesn't sound familiar. So you don't know either of them? Dad never brings anyone from work to the house. Do you know if he's close to any of his colleagues? I don't think so, no. Does he still go to that Japanese festival? Mom went a few more times, but not Dad. A lonely scientist. Guys like Hojo are the hardest to track down.
ロレインのことは
母の仮葬儀は終わりました。母は友人も少なかったし、
Aww.
私だけの寂しい葬儀でした。
遺体は
難しいみたい。せめてお骨だけでもって思うんですけど。
残念ながらビヨンドへの遺体の持ち込みは許可されないでしょう。
父が知ったらどんなに悲しむか。
遺留品は
遺留品も無理らしいです。
そうですか。お気の毒に。
ロレインに君のこと頼むって言われた。
そうですか。
You were the one she really loved, and then she was so glad when they found you. But it wasn't so nice to her. I felt sorry for Dad and everything. Mom didn't know very many people. I didn't see how she could have had any enemies. Who could have done such a thing? The police in OLA are treating it as a terrorist bombing. That's ridiculous. It happened right in front of me. That wasn't some terrorist. It has to be related to your father's disappearance. I'm a news anchor with BBC. We always watch your program at my house. Are you off today? I'm taking some time off because of my health. I don't think anyone will realize it's CG they're watching. They're using a CG double of me right now. I don't think anyone will be able to tell the difference. I mean, it's lucky if they, like, let her take off because her health is bad and then give her job back. Because, like, that's the kind of thing where it's like, they would just replace you and you wouldn't get your job back. Your mother was worried about an illness she said you have. Would you mind telling me about it? I have a plastic anemia. The hematopoietic stem cells in my bone marrow, the ones that create new blood, have become damaged and I can't produce blood cells properly. I can become anemic or get hemorrhages or be more susceptible to infection. Basically, it's a disease where you become unable to produce new blood. How did you get such a serious illness? You know, it's funny how sometimes it touches on real clusterfucks of capitalism, but also makes it way nicer than it would ever be. Yeah. In my case, it was exposure to cosmic radiation here. I have secondary aplastic anemia. Unlike home, the surface of Beyond gets hit by a good deal of radiation. So the government must offer some sort of compensation, right? Unfortunately, they haven't set up anything official yet, no. Anti-space groups like the Repatriatists do offer financial support, but I don't want to end up being used by the likes of them. Yeah, they were talking about them on the news. It was your show, actually. How do you treat something like that? Anti-Shars, yeah. Someone at your father's work was saying you need a bone marrow transplant? Yeah. Dad talked me into getting immunosuppressive therapy. I can see why he wanted me to try it, but it's not doing much. Apparently in moderate to severe cases like mine, hormone therapy has no effect either. That bad, huh? My only remaining option is a bone marrow transplant. What does a bone marrow transplant involve? They replaced my damaged marrow with marrow from a healthy person. But in order to do the transplant, they need marrow from someone with the same HLA type as me. We still haven't found someone with my type. The transplant costs are enormous, too. The transplant costs, hospitalization fees, immunosuppressants. I don't know where I'm going to get all the money, even if we do find a donor. You don't look like you're strapped for cash or anything. It's more expensive than you think. Until recently, my priority level on the waiting list was 7, which is for people who can't even pay for the transplant. But last month, I finally got some hope. It looks like Dad got me moved up. I'm so grateful for everything he's done. Do you have any theories about what might have happened to your father? He's not the type of person to disappear and not tell anyone. He must have become involved in something. Did he mention anything in particular before he went missing? Yeah, actually, the word Plato several times. I don't know what he meant by it. Again with this Plato, or Pluto, whatever it is. You can't recall anything else? I was away on assignment at the time. When I got back, Mom had already left for home. If I had been here, I wouldn't have let her do something like that. I hadn't talked much with Dad lately. What about the 15th of last month? The 15th? You mean the last time anyone saw Dad? Like I said, I was away on assignment. There's no sign of anyone having had contact with him after the 15th. So, you don't know what he could have meant by this Plato or Pluto thing? Your mother mentioned it too. Wish I knew. There's nowhere with a name like that here. Maybe it's some sort of code name?
Karen, この写真。
この写真。
ロレインと
The song!
処分は君に任せる。
I love his fucking douchebag expression.
ロレインはここにいる。このビヨンドに生きている。俺のところじゃない。処分は任せる。
Aww.
わかったわ。
That's a picture of Mom and Dad. Where'd you get it? Your mother gave it to me on home. I'm sorry, but we still need this for the investigation. That's okay. I have another copy of it. Mom used to show me this. I brought it with me to prove who I am if need be. I think that's everything. Oh, look at her bracelets. Bracelets cute. What are those? Sorry. These are medical bracelets. My doctor told me that these will help prevent post-op rejection and also lower my chances of getting graft versus host disease. Oh. They don't act against my hematopoietic stem cells, so they won't make my condition worse. Is some on your belt? What's that you've got there? This? My cell phone. You news anchors are pretty busy, huh? That's not the main reason I have it, actually. Yeah, I thought there was just some accessories, yeah. What about her earring? Could we look at her earring? Karen, you seem... how should I put it? Different in person than on TV. You're just as charming, of course. They use CG to make me look better on camera. What do you mean? Think of it as digital makeup. It's to cover up my complexion. My illness gives me a pale complexion. I had no idea. You look fine on TV. Seem that different? No, you're more beautiful in real life. Nope, nope. I want to see if she had anything to say about the stuff she has. Go back. No? Okay. We will just leave. Leave this poor woman alone. Oh, wait, Hojo's room.
北条さんの部屋を見せてもらえないかな。
父の部屋。ああ、書斎なら。
書斎があるんですか。
ええ。
それじゃあ書斎を見せてもらえますか。
どうぞこっちです。ここが父の書斎の日本間です。
Shrine. It's a shrine.
それはロレインの
母さんの仏壇。
Aww.
まだホームから遺体が届いてませんけど。
遺体をビヨンドへ入れるには手続きが非常に難しいんだ。
母さんも日系人だから仏壇に。
ロレインが死んだのは俺の責任だ。彼女は助けを求めてきた。俺を頼って。しかし俺は彼女を追い返した。辛かったんだ。
でも母さんは幸福だったはずです。あなたに会えて。それが何よりもの慰め。
It's actually the Hojo family altar. I never imagined I need to use it for this so soon. That's a hanging scroll or a kakejiku. Is it a talisman? It's a Japanese custom to decorate the alcove with art and writing. What's written on it? My doctrine is that of an all-pervading unity. Dad said it's part of the Analects of Confucius. That's Japanese colored paper or origami. Dad wrote one of his favorite words on it. What does it say? Odo. It means the high road. He used to say, one should always walk the high road. My dad told me he owes his success as a scientist to living by this philosophy.
日本古来の家紋標です。父はどうしてこんなものを貼っていたんでしょう。家紋の下に大役が書かれているわ。
The Tokugawa logo comes from their family crest, right? He had to have a reason for putting this here. Let's see what it says. Dosan Saito, the Nadeshiko or fringed pink. It says that it says he was the one who originally made this flower into a crest. Let's see what it says. Ieyasu Tokugawa, the Tokugawa Aoi, or hollyhock leaves. It says this became the Matsudaira family crest from their relationship with the Kamo shrines, and was later inherited by Tokugawa. So we have them to thank for that eyesore of a logo. Toshie Maeda, the Kaga Umebachi, or Kaga plum blossom. Maeda designed this to stand out from all the other plum crests that were around at the time. Some people think he was a descendant of the Sugihara clan. That's what I heard, anyway. Let's see what it says. Nagamasa Asai. Ken Hanabishi inside Mitsumori Kiko, or flower diamonds inside 3 tortoise shells. This is from the Itsukushima Shrine in Hiroshima Prefecture. It came from the shape of a large boulder in front of a subordinate shrine. That's what I heard, anyway. Hideki Kobayakawa, the crest of the Katori clan. Oh my god, I keep saying that. It's because I'm trying to pronounce the Japanese, so like my brain's like... Originating from the Katori Shrine in Chiba Prefecture. The Katori Shrine also uses the Goshichi no Kiri, a Polowinia flower pattern. I feel like if I was seeing these words like in kana, it'd be easier for me to read because like it's less characters than it being fucking written out in English and looking long as shit. Or so I heard. Son Hojo, the Hojo Uroko or scales. Says the scales came from a dragon. This isn't my father's family crest. Even though his family name is Hojo, that's not the actual crest he uses. This is speaking in general terms. You know, there's a legend about this crest's origin. One night, the regent of Kamakura, Tokimasa Hojo, went to pray for the prosperity of his descendants at Inoshima when a half-human, half-snake woman appeared before him and gave him 3 scales. He tried to ensure that prosperity by making the scales into his family crest. So these are snake scales? Takatsuna Sasaki, the Miui. This belongs to the Omi Genji clan, of which Sasaki was a member. It's supposed to represent a dying pattern. Or so I heard. Okay, I think that's all of them. Walk away. Is this adjustable glass? That's soji glass. It's made to resemble soji. It's another high-tech glass that lets you control the amount of light that passes through it. Soji are Japanese screens or doors made out of Japanese paper called washi. This is an odd desk. Where's the chair? It's a zashiki desk, a desk where you place on tatami. You sit on the floor with your legs folded under you. That's where Dad drops his things when he gets home from work. Is there a thing here?
そのカードは？
父の ID カードじゃないかしら。それは確か予備のコピーカードです。
Oh, we can use that. We can use that
父は
probably.
人でしたから。
カレンさん、ちょっとこれ
Give me, we're gonna break into shit.
いいですけど、徳川には内緒ですよ。コピーがあったなんて知れたら大変ですから。
Plant. Is this artificial? No, it's real. It's a home fern, if I remember right. This is a nice pot, too. Mom took good care of it. You don't come across this variety very often on Beyond. You've got plants in the living room as well. We've always kept a lot of plants around the house, thanks to Mom. I wish that I had the energy to take care of plants properly. The only plants I have in the house are all ones that, like, are supposed to be really good for, like, you don't have to worry about, them dying if you don't take care of them. And it's true, none of them have died so far, so... Alright, I think we're good. No? What are we missing? Looks like a comfortable sofa. Nice color, too. It's one of those chaos sofas. Its firmness and texture change depending who's sitting on it. It has built-in sleep sensors as well, of course. Chaos again. Built-in sleep sensors. Well, I'll be. Table. It's a marble table. I've never seen anything like this on Beyond before. It's an import from home. The only problem is it doesn't really go with the sofas. I mean, it looks okay to me. That's an antique lamp. Twin lamps, I should say. They're connected to the sleep sensors in the sofas. They also have chaos systems, so their lighting changes depending on the room. So everything like chaos. So this is our color? Yes, they give off ambient light even during the day. Standing here looking outside, this place doesn't feel much different from home. It's weird. What are we missing? I guess we'll look at the CDs. So that was mentioned? Yeah. These are the CD shelves. This is Dad's hobby. Listening to music was probably his favorite thing in the world besides work. I can see why with this setup. He must enjoy it a great deal. He's got almost every genre you can imagine here. CDs are an antique media nowadays. Right, but Dad doesn't like the quality you get online. This is some collection. Your dad seems like a real audiophile. These CDs will use 3D data codes, right? Yes, that's correct. Would you like to put something on? Title is Home. Written and performed by La Nakamura. I know, I was thinking that, yeah. Title is Mist. Written and performed by Tappy. Title is Not Made in Texas. Tappy. More Impossible. Tappy. Festival and Beyond. Tappy. Living in the Real World. La Nakamura. Mind if we put this on? No, not at all. Let me check the walkthrough while I'm here. It says there's one without a title. Okay. Title is Nobody Knows. Snatcher. Yeah! Sorry, gotta do that. Yeah! A bop. We snatching! It's true. Do they have the doot doot doot? I don't remember what that song's called. Let me see. No beer. They should let me keep, like, looking. Girls, girls, girls! I guess maybe we should play everything and see. Just to, like, hear. This one sounds to me like an Ace Attorney song. End of the Dark? Okay. Oh. I don't know what I just put on. Oh, we already did that. 28 years. Beyond Coast. Shadows. Dear friend. Huggy. CP. Good humor. Still walking. Lavender. Owl Cat. Polynet Warriors, the Decade. That's a good name. Tokugawa. Children of the Dream. My love. Bike ride. Doing just fine. Tokyo Mambo. Too Late Blues. It's just fucking silent now. Fling Girls. Home Sweet Home. No, I don't want to walk away. Go back. CDs, come back. Okay. What's the big one? Chase. That one has a penguin on it. I want to hear it. Reunion. I'm too lazy to read that one. Sweet Hippo. Beyond Morning. Love Theme. Legendary Faces. Tappy's Works. Performed by Tappy. Thank you, Tappy. Mission 307. I think that's all of them. I don't know if if we have it then. So I think we scrolled over everything here. Magic Subway. Maybe we didn't. No, no, no. Criminal Investigation Part 1. Old LA 2040. Past Year at Sunset Beach. Missed. I mean, it should be. This seems like it's the whole OST. Not Made in Texas. More Impossible. Festival and Beyond. What are we missing? I mean, there's this one. Hey, this one doesn't have a title. Cover's blank. Maybe it's part of something else? Play it.
おかしいな。音楽が鳴らない。
変ね。ほんとノイズばかりね。
It's a data CD. Cover's blank. Maybe it's part of something else? Yeah. First triangle. I want the doot 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 song. I don't think you got the doot 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 song. Okay, I want to know what this one sounds like though. Polynet Warriors. Stop. Okay, walk away. Okay, they want us to leave. Okay, leave.
Karen さん、どうも。
I want to see if we can get to the third CD tonight. It'll make it easier for saving shit for next time. You know.
私真実を知りたい。
I had caffeine at 8 and 10 p.m. We can do it.
どんなことが分かっても父に関すること私に隠さないで教えてく
Sorry, I
だ
went
さ
to
い。
get a drink.
母に代わって依頼料は払います。
分かった。約束しよう。しかし金はいらない。この件はロレイン本人から頼まれたものだ。依頼人はロレインと俺本人だ。
ジョナサンって呼んでもいいかしら。
ああ。
ジョナサン、私さっきは言い過ぎたわ。ごめんなさい。
カレンさん、ロレインがあんなことになったんだ。あなたも安全とは言えん。何かあればすぐ BCP まで連絡してください。部下を送ります。
Jonathan is a very gender look for me.
じゃあ、カレン。
It's good.
あ、ジョナサン。
なんだ？
あなたずっとタバコ加えてたわね。
こいつは病気なんだ。
I don't know what's wrong with him either.
いや、母からはそんな話聞いたことないから。
大丈夫。このビヨンドにいればやめるさ、きっと。
そうね。じゃあ。
失礼するよ。
This reminds me, well, not this. I'm just looking at OBS. Like, has this been loud enough for y'all? Like, do you want this to be any louder?
きっと彼女も分かってくれる。
I should have asked that
だといいが。
4 hours ago, but you know. Okay, move, drive. Tokugawa.
ジョナサン、徳川ビルに向かうぞ。行けばわかるが、文字通りこのビヨンドを象徴するところだ。ビヨンドへの観光客は必ず見に行く。そして徳川の力に圧倒される。
Whoa.
見えるか？
Whoa. It's a little low, but it's fine. Okay, I can make it louder. Just because I noticed it's kind of quiet in my, the thing on my stream deck.
ウィンドウ面をつないでいる。
お前の言う通り、徳川は俺たちの手には負えんかもしれんな。
おじけづいたか、ジョナサン。
俺はビヨンドについても徳川についても何も知らない。
その分俺が知ってる。そのためのパートナーだ。
その根性なら安心だ、相棒。
Hey, Bo, I heard that. It sure is intimidating.
コロニーの天と地を支える支柱、プロップか。
I always love with this kind of colony, just like the view of like more of the colony on it, what would is looks like the ceiling for you. Beyond's the only place in the world where you look up and see something like this. You couldn't blame someone for thinking the prop's structurally necessary. Ishida was right on the mark. It is standing at the gateway to another world. Pretty overwhelming, isn't it? As you can see, it's more or less built into the colony, a pillar in more ways than one. Chris was right. There's no denying it's an incredible place. It's obvious why it's so popular. There's the Tokugawa lettering. It is like standing at the gateway to another world. Alright, we'll go in. Fucking intimidating music.
それじゃ、徳川ビルへ入るぞ。
Uh-oh, it looks like the receptionist is cute, based on that little shape of her.
何か騒がしいな。なんだろう。
There's a girl sitting there. She must be the receptionist. Why don't we go talk to her? It's a multivision showing media related to the Tokugawa group. That's a jumbo multivision. It's an ad for Hotel California, Tokugawa's space hotel. It's the world's first hotel in low home orbit. It has 64 rooms, each with a capsule bed and bathroom. There's a doctor on call to treat SAS, and it makes 3 rotations a minute, creating artificial gravity of 0.7 G. A 3-day, 2-night stay costs 5 million yen, or about $50,000. Oh my god. Going to space is as easy as this now. There's something on the wall there. Maybe information about the building? Can't tell from here either. We'll need to take a closer look. Approach the woman. Oh, hello.
いらっしゃいませ。ただいま徳川製薬新製品発表会を行っていますので、一般の方はご遠慮願っております。
ということは、貞興はいるってわけだ。
That's an interesting outfit. I mean, it is true. Look at the uniform they make us wear. I wonder if Sadaoki came up with these. I like her earrings. I like her whole, like, color palette. It's really nice. A lot of women keep their hair short here. I had to go brush my teeth and come back to this lady. Yeah. Shorter hair is more dynamic in zero gravity. Dynamic. That kind of boyish haircut suits you. I wouldn't call it boyish. I don't know. But it does suit her, yes. You think so? I like her makeup. She's got a flirty face. Like the kind you see in teenagers. Is it the makeup? I don't understand. It's always hard guessing the age of Asian women. Yeah, they look younger than they actually are. Just like me. You know what I meant. It was a joke, Ed. Jesus, lighten up, old man. It's a holographic print of the Tokugawa logo, just in case you didn't see it on the way in. Sorry, we're gonna click on the boob. I regret clicking on the boob, I'm sorry. Oh, God. I haven't heard short hair referred to boyish in so long, yeah. Thanks, I guess. I didn't even want to read that. I feel so embarrassed in this. Oh, no, you shouldn't be. You're doing everyone a great service. No, it's... if you didn't consent to wearing it like this, that sucks. It's miles better than the uniform the guard at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals was wearing. Fuck off, dude. That's the terminal the receptionist uses. This is linked to the building's network. Maybe there's a record of Hojo's visit on this. That's a display of select Tokugawa Group companies. The Tokugawa Group is divided into 138 companies. Its main divisions include Tokugawa Heavy Industries, Tokugawa Electronics, Tokugawa Construction, Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, Tokugawa Foods, and Tokugawa Mining. Tell us about Tokugawa Foods. It produces a wide range of products from biofoods developed through space bioengineering to space foods and functional foods. It's particularly notable for its calcium foods for those active in weightless environments. I've already been there, but we'd like to know more about Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. So Tokugawa's Amazon. I guess so. I mean, it's that kind of I forget the name of that kind of Japanese company. Like the ones that have like long history. Although like it's, I guess we'll find out more, but like it sounds to me like this one wasn't founded until after space shit started happening, because it was like one of the Policenauts running it. I'm just trying to remember that term. I don't know what it is. Okay. Its main focus is the development of new drugs and substances in zero gravity. I can see Ishido's point. They slap a pretty picture on the whole thing, but at the end of the day, they're still making a fortune pumping beyonds with drugs. Today's party is related to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. What can you tell us about Tokugawa Heavy Industries? It's primarily a systems integrator for spaceship and rocket construction. It's become famous in recent years for its EMPS and machine tools, too. I can also tell you about the history of the Tokugawa Group if you're interested. also famous for Gray Fox in Metal Gear. Hey, I just saw him back into life. Did I make a Policenauts joke yet? Yes, you did. Welcome back. What's there to say about Tokugawa Electronics? It makes computer and sensor equipment for satellites, spaceships, and space bases. In addition, it's known for its home electronics incorporating applied space technology. Talk about Tokugawa construction. It constructs space stations, space colonies, moon bases, and planetary bases. It was responsible for introducing the cost-effective tourist type to colony construction. People often call the tourist type the Tokugawa type now. It's presently the largest general contractor in the world. I'm sure everyone laughed and cheered, yeah. What do you say about Tokugawa Mining? It was the first company to establish a factory on the moon. It mines and processes lunar materials and distributes them throughout space. There's a miniature of the Tokugawa moon plant located behind you. Feel free to take a look if you're interested. It handles minerals such as ilmenite, magnesium, uranium, iron, titanium, and chromium. It also processes helium-3 found in trace amounts on Earth but in abundance on the moon. What's a multivision behind me? It shows information pertaining to the Tokugawa group. Funny how it's only showing the 2 places we've been to, isn't it? I agree, very funny. Okay. Our uniforms change every month. Oh my god, each one is created by a noted fashion engineer, a fashion designer. Weird.
BCP のものだが、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだが。
警察の方？はあ、なんでしょう。
Tell us about President Tokugawa. The president came to Beyond as one of the Policenauts, later becoming head of the Tokugawa group. He's also currently director of the International Space Promotion Agency, a very important man. What's your opinion of the president? Some don't speak very highly of him, but they're just jealous of his success. I have complete faith in him. He stops and talks to us all the time. He's very nice. Bet you've got them wrapped around your little finger, Sadaoki. We'd like to speak with President Tokugawa. Where is he right now? President Tokugawa is currently attending a party being held in the garden. President Tokugawa is in the garden attending a launch party for Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals' newest product. We'd like to know about a man called Kenzo Hojo. He's an employee with Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. We need to know when he was last here. Mr. Hojo? Sorry, I don't know him. Do you know his employee ID number? No, but we have a picture of him. Actually, we do. We have his ID. Is he one of our employees? Yeah, he's been posted to BCCH from Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. The name doesn't ring a bell. I'm sorry, but I honestly don't know him. We got over 100 visitors a day here. The prop, in addition to functioning as the Tokugawa Group's headquarters here, is also one of the most widely known examples of space architecture, likened symbolically to a pillar supporting the colony, hence its name. This crazy meth lady keeps coming by and I'm this close to calling the cops? Uh-oh. The surface side contains employee offices, the reception hall, the all-purpose hall, the auditorium, the situation room, and the president's office. It also has the garden, one of the main features of the prop. The window side contains most of the building's parking garages, the security room, the disaster control center, and the motor room, among other areas. The building's air conditioning, heating, lighting, disaster control system, and employee management system are all run by computer. Maybe Hojo's entry was automatically recorded? All information here is processed by an 800 gigabyte per second super high-speed optical fiber LAN and satellite connection. The prop is its own CLESS, so the building would be unaffected should a hole open in the colony. The garden is our zero-gravity event area located in the center of the building. It's accessible via linear elevator. There's a party going on there at the moment. It consists of an open area covering 20 floors, offering unobstructed views of the entire colony. It's often used for parties and other functions. That sounds cool. The forerunner to the Tokugawa group began in the late 1950s with Zenzo Tokugawa. It consisted of a local factory called Tokugawa Industries that manufactured parts for lathe machines. Its success soon turned into Tokugawa Heavy Industries. It would later become a leader in the shipbuilding and iron and steel industries. Can you imagine if an elevator was non-linear? Yeah, wouldn't that be some fucking Willy Wonka shit? There's a hologram over there of all its heads. No, we got it all. Okay. Tadashi Tokugawa took over in the 1980s, expanding Tokugawa Heavy Industries operations to include semiconductors. Tokugawa Electronics soon became the world leader of the semiconductor industry. With its development of biomaterials, rockets, and satellites in the 1990s, Tokugawa laid the foundation for its operations in the coming colony age. It also participated in the free flyer experiments from their inception. The data gathered would later be applied to its maiden space products, with which it has achieved numerous successes. Tokugawa then acquired a multitude of foreign firms after the turn of the millennium, transforming itself from a Japanese business into a global one. This enabled it to profit greatly from the Third Industrial Revolution that came with the birth of the colony age. You got a lot to remember, huh? Must be harder being a receptionist than most people think. Listening to all that crap is hard work, too. You idiot, she heard you! Control of Tokugawa was eventually handed to the current president, Joseph Sadoki Tokugawa, the former policenaut. It then quickly expanded into other areas central to space development, spaceships, space stations, space bases, and space colonies, as well as the computer and sensor equipment those require. Furthermore, it applied the architectural engineering experience it gained at waterfront cities around the world to colony and space-based construction. I almost said destruction. This proved essential to developing space's infrastructure and bringing new advances to an industry faced with multiple roadblocks. Having already put a large focus on space development, Tokugawa went on to attain dominance throughout space with its microgravity and high vacuum maiden-space operations. More than a business, it continues to lend its support to countless aspects of space development. Ooh. This man is Kenzo Hojo. Do you recognize him? His face doesn't stick out of my mind. Well, a linear elevator is one that has a motor built into it and kind of pulls itself up and down on a track instead of using cables, since pulling up on a cable wouldn't work if the gravity flips halfway up. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no shit, I do know about linear elevators. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I have heard about that before. Why are you showing me one of our IDs? Okay. Okay, what's going on over here? The scale model of Tokugawa's moon plant. That girl really knows her stuff. This was the first permanent moon base established by a corporation.
Oh, gamer mic, okay. That's a kabuto, a traditional Japanese samurai helmet. Fits Tokugawa's image, alright. These are 180-degree holographic portraits of the former heads of the Tokugawa group. They're holograms of Zenzo and Tadashi Tokugawa, the first and second heads of the group. It's a high-speed linear elevator. You could call it one of the building's arteries. There's the Tokugawa logo again. Okay, can I move? Let me see, what am I supposed to do? No thanks, I will not be calling it that. I think elevator works fine. Okay, let's see. Trying to figure out what I'm missing. Do you recognize this photo? Yes, those are the Policenauts. Could I... They're the Policenauts. Our president was one of them. I know all about it. Then let me in. God damn it, what am I missing? We use it for free, yep. Hojo's house. Living room, leave, Tokugawa, look, pillar, screen, lettering, go inside, lobby, look, screen, balcony. What have we got here? This is the atrium, one of the main features of the building. Goes straight from one end to the other. Imagine falling from up there. You move into weightlessness the closer you get to the center of the colony, not the opposite side. Can't see the garden from here. Let's see.